To become a YouTube channel member, click on the join button and choose your membership. Number 1, the Enlightened Kriya Yoga Satic for $2 per month with good member benefits. Or number 2, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi for $6 per month with great member benefits. Choose your YouTube membership and join today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. We have canvases, notebooks, tumblers, and t-shirts with all of Veronica's divine handmade artwork. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready too. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji Namo.
Welcome to our December 17th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. As you can see, I'm joined by Avatar Babaji and Mataji. Veronica couldn't be here with us today. Maybe she'll join us later, but the show must go on. So we're joined by our very illustrious guests, Babaji and Mataji. So before we get started with our December 17th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang, we need to welcome our very auspicious guest, our honored guests, which are in the back right here, as you can see. And we will start with Goddess Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of infinite wealth and prosperity and abundance. And I will say Goddess Lakshmi Devi's mantra 3 times with love and devotion, straight from my heart. Om Sharim Klim Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Klim Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Klim Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Next to Goddess Lakshmi Devi is the highest of them all, pure consciousness, Adi Yogi himself, Lord Shiva. And I will say Lord Shiva's mantra with love and devotion wholeheartedly 3 times also. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Next to Lord Shiva, the remover of all obstacles, Lord of success, Lord Ganesha. And I would say Lord Ganesha's mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Next to Lord Shiva, and in the front, I'm joined by our very honored Kriya Yogi guests. We'll start with Goddess, the Kriya Yogi Shakti female energy of the deathless, immortal Himalayan yogini, Mataji herself. And I will say Mataji's mantra 3 times with love and devotion wholeheartedly. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. And last but not least, the star of our show right here, Maha Avatar Babaji, the fountainhead of Kriya Yoga, the deathless immortal Himalayan yogi, our beloved Sadgurudeva, the star of the show, Babaji himself. And I will say Babaji's Mula mantra 3 times with love and devotion wholeheartedly also. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. So now that we have welcomed all of our very auspicious guests to our December 17th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you put your comments in the YouTube chat and we'll get right to them and we'll answer them wholeheartedly. So now is your opportunity, Mataji fell back, to put all your questions in the YouTube chat. But before we get started, we'll show you our offers that we have for Christmas time right now. The first one is you can become a YouTube channel member. So if you want to become a YouTube channel member, we have a $2 a month plan and a $6 a month plan. And I will show you all the information. The website is youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. And all the information will be in this video right here. Beloved souls, welcome. If you'd like to go deeper into our Kriya Yoga family and support our divine mission, you can become a YouTube channel member right now. Just click the join button and choose your membership. The first membership, the Enlightened Kriya Satsang, for $2 per month. Perfect for those that want to stay connected and support the channel. You'll receive loyalty badges, super chat, and super stickers, priority replies to all your comments. A beautiful way to be part of our Kriya Yoga family. The second membership, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi, for $6 per month. For those that want full community experiences and deeper access, member shout out during our live streams, and the ability to record your own voicemail with your questions played on all of our live streams. This is a direct connection into our Kriya Yoga community. Choose your membership, add your payment method, and join today. Your support helps spread Kriya Yoga worldwide and Babaji's divine light to the world. Jai Babaji. Jai Babaji. So if you want to become a YouTube channel member, all the information is there. Just go to youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. Click the join button. Pick whichever plan resonates with you and works the best for you. And we would love to have you as a YouTube channel member. The second video is about our new Kriya Yoga store. So visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. You go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. You have some nice spiritual gifts for the Christmas holiday season to put under the Christmas tree for those people walking the spiritual path. And I'll play the video right now. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and explore our Kriya Yoga store, created to support all your spiritual needs on the path. Inside, you'll discover a sacred collection of essentials, canvas wall art, spiritual notebooks, divine tumblers, and inspirational t-shirts, each one adorned with Veronica's exquisite hand-drawn divine artwork, crafted with devotion and intention. Every item is designed to remind you of your inner journey, elevate your space, and keep you connected to the light within. Visit kriyayogashop.com to explore the full collection and bring these sacred pieces into your practice, your home, and your heart. Bring those spiritual pieces into your practice, your home, and your heart. So that is kriyayogashop.com for all your spiritual needs for the holiday season. And last but not least is the big one, our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So if you want to have some spiritual tools to help get you uplifted and help you overcome whatever you're going through in 2025 and go in fresh into 2026 and master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, our website is kriyayogamasterclass.com. And I'll play that video now so you can see everything you get when you join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Namaste, I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly Satsangs and Q&A Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. So the website is kriyayogamasterclass.com, and you can join all of our, I think we have 91 members now, so getting close to 100 members in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, and start off the year of 2026 right with the best gift of all, the gift of transformation. And with that said, that's about everything we got. So put your questions in the YouTube chat, and I'll try to answer them wholeheartedly. We have a question from Paul. Paul says, Namaste, fellow seekers. 3i Atlas almost here. Probably just Lucy pulling the football. LOL. So, yeah, we'll see. Paul told us that December 19th, which will, I guess, be this Friday, 3i Atlas is going to make its approach, and it will be as close as it can be in our atmosphere and our orbit. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with 3i Atlas. But what I think about 3i Atlas is that you look up in the sky and you don't see a big spaceship or a big comet or whatever it is hovering above your house, then it probably doesn't affect you in the present moment. So, yeah, if you want to test this theory, stick your head out your window, look up in the sky, 3i Atlas, big as Manhattan up there. Nope, don't see it. Like Paul said, maybe it's just Lucy pulling the football on Charlie Brown again. You know, over and over and over. Disclosure, this is going to happen. A bunch of ghost stories, a bunch of narratives, but until it affects you in the present moment, it's just a bunch of ghost stories. So, yeah, if you want to test it, December 19th, look up in the sky and see if you see a big spaceship or comet as big as Manhattan. If you don't see a big spaceship as big as Manhattan, then it really doesn't affect you in the present moment. Continue on. Proceed as normal. So, if you have any updates on 3i Atlas, please share them with us. I would love to hear what you think. So I guess that's happening in the next 2 days. So we'll see what happens. The mainstream media, the social media, they got a lot of cool ghost stories, but if it doesn't affect you in the present moment, it's just a bunch of ghost stories about faraway places. So focus on what affects you in the present moment, and these ghost stories, these psyops, these playbooks that they have, if they don't affect you, then they don't really exist in your universe. So I would say test it, see what happens on the 19th. Stick your head out the window, look up in the sky. No spaceship as big as Manhattan, no comment as big as Manhattan. All right, continue on, proceed as normal. Doesn't affect me in my present life. So yeah, I would definitely say see what happens on the 19th. Use your own discrimination, your own discernment, and figure out what's real in your life and what you should focus your energy on in your life, and that will serve you the best. And don't attach to other people's ghost stories if they don't serve you. So that would be my response to 3i Atlas. Yeah, but Paul, if you have any new insights or updates on 3i Atlas, please put it in the YouTube chat, and I'll answer it. Or you can come on StreamYard if you don't prefer typing. Would love to hear what you have to say about 3i Atlas. Please enlighten all of our YouTube stream members, and let them know what's going on with 3i Atlas. What's the latest update? So yeah, thank you for that comment, Paul, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Probably Lucy pulling the football on Charlie Brown. Lucy loves to see Charlie Brown hit his head, fall on his head, and hurt himself. Today it's windy in Thailand. Mataji keeps falling down. Okay. Good? Alright. So, okay, great. So yeah, anybody has any comments they want answered, put in the YouTube chat, and I'll answer them all wholeheartedly as best as I can. So Veronica sent in some questions today, because she couldn't be here. She had some holiday obligations with her work, but we'll proceed as normal. So the first question Veronica had is, what is some important truth about life that people don't want to accept? This is an interesting question. I mean, truth is subjective. So, in my opinion, I don't know what truth or lies or what's real and what's fake. Yogis say it's all Maya. It's all delusion. So, they don't believe in anything. So, to say anything is true, I don't know if we could do that either, because what is truth? Something that might be true to me might not be true to somebody else. And something that might be a lie to me might be truth to somebody else. So I would say truth is subjective, So what is real, what is fake, that too. What might be real to you might be fake to somebody else, Some people look at me on the spiritual path practicing Kriya Yoga as fake, and I worship fake idols. Babaji is not real. Mataji is not real. Shiva's not real. So, but it doesn't matter what other people think is real or what is fake. It only matters what uplifts you and is real to you. So, I would definitely say focus on what's real to you. And what is truth or what is a lie to somebody else, it really doesn't matter. So I would say what people don't want to accept. I mean, there's a lot of people lost in the sauce, and there's a lot of things that people don't want to accept. But I would just say it doesn't matter what other people do. It only matters what you do. So if you do the inner work, and you align yourself and center yourself with your inner divinity you let your soul be your North Star, you let your soul be your guiding light, then everything should be fine. But yeah, what other people think is real or what is fake, what other people think is truth and a lie, really doesn't matter. Because all you should do is look at it like, how does this serve me in the present moment? How does this make me a better person? So if you look at it that way, then it doesn't matter what anybody thinks, or what other people should accept. Who cares what they accept? You should be your true, authentic self, and you shouldn't ask for permission or approval from anybody to be your true, authentic self. Do what makes you happy, and what other people accept, it really doesn't matter, And what other people think is truth really doesn't matter. So, and let me put okay. There you go. Yeah, so I would say what other people say and what other people do, don't let their projections become your projections. Everybody's trying to convert you and convince you what is truth, what is a lie. Really doesn't matter. Do what uplifts you and makes you feel the best. Do what makes you free. And don't be in anybody's cage or in anybody's box. Be the true, authentic self that you could be. And what they think is truth, who cares? What they think is a lie, who cares? It only matters what you feel is the truth and what you feel is a lie and what you feel is real and what you feel is fake. That is the only most important thing. So yeah, I would focus on that. And what other people say or do or want you to accept, you should accept my God as your God. You shouldn't accept no God as your God. Don't borrow any beliefs from anybody. What God makes you feel the best and resonates with you, that is the best God. So have a God of your choosing. Don't borrow any beliefs from anybody else. Don't even listen to anybody else. Let your soul be your North Star. Let your soul be your guiding light. And let your soul tell you what is real and what is fake. Let your soul tell you what is truth and what is a lie. Let your soul guide you. Bring your soul to the forefront and bring your distractions and Maya delusion and identities and conditionings to the background. So that would probably be my best advice, and what other people accept or don't accept, who cares, I like to say, I don't know them from a can of paint. And who are they? Who are they to have authority over your life and tell you what is real and what is fake? Whatever God makes you feel the best, have a God of your own choosing. And that is the best God. So don't let anybody else's ghost story become your ghost story. Don't let anybody else's narrative become your narrative. And I think you should be pretty good on the path, just do what you feel is the best. Use your own discrimination and discernment and let it be your guiding light. Let it be your North Star. So that would probably be my best advice to walk the spiritual path, like I would just say, do whatever makes you feel the best, and that is the best thing to do. So yeah, if no one else accepts your God of your own choosing, who cares? It's between you and God. There is no middleman in my connection to God. Just a straight connection, right? A direct phone line straight to God. So whatever God I'm calling, I don't even know how other people fit in. It's between me and God and no middlemen, no people blocking your connection to God. So I have a straight connection to God, and what other people accept, who cares, We don't know them from a can of paint. They're not in our family. They don't pay our bills. What difference does it make? They don't put food on our table. So yeah, what other people accept, doesn't matter, you know? I know a lot of people want to put you in their cage, put you in their box. Let me tell you the truth about God. Yeah, okay, sure. You know? So I like to say a God defined is a God confined. So I don't want to put God in a box. I don't want to put God in a cage. He's too omnipresent. He's too beyond my comprehension. So anybody says they know God, those are people I try to stay away, because God is beyond understanding, in my opinion. God is beyond my comprehension. So that's worked pretty good for me. So have a God of your own choosing. Don't borrow beliefs from anybody else. What God resonates with you, what spiritual tradition resonates with you, that's perfectly outstanding. So the next question I'll answer is, let me see. Do you think life has meaning or purpose, or is it just something we have to live through? This is an interesting question too. Does life have purpose? I mean, it helps to have like some kind of goal that you're kind of going towards. My purpose in my life is to help as many people as possible, unconditionally, wholeheartedly, you know? And that's basically my purpose. But I don't know, does it truly have a purpose? I don't know. That's a good question. So on my spiritual path, I'm just trying to do the best I can and help as many people as possible. And where it takes me, that's where it takes me. So I don't really have any expectations or plans. I just let it happen the way it happens. And when it happens that way, I say, okay, perfectly great. So that's basically what I do. That's my divine mission, you know. So windy today in Thailand. Babaji and Mataji fell down. So I would just say, don't really have any expectations. Don't set any rules on yourself or any laws like it has to be this way, my way or the highway. I would just go with the flow, you know? That's basically what I did when I started on the path of Kriya Yoga. I just basically said, all right, I'm a Kriya Yogi now. Let's see where it takes me, you know? Let's try things out. Let's test the supreme science of Kriya Yoga. Let's observe the supreme science of Kriya Yoga. Let's experience the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, and let's feel the feel the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, and let's know the supreme science of Kriya Yoga. So the way I craft my sadhana is that I basically just say, okay, this asana works good for me. I'm going to put it in my pocket. This pranayama works good for me. I'm going to put it in my pocket. This meditation works good for me. I'm going to put it in my pocket. This mantra japa today works good for me. I'm going to put it in my pocket. These songs, these kirtans, these bhajans, these bhakti works good for me. I'm going to put it in my pocket. So that's basically what I do. Does it have a purpose? You know, I don't know. I never really thought about it, you know. I like what my guru says about money. Run towards money. Money runs away from you. Run away from money. Money runs towards you. So I look at purpose that same way. If I try to go towards a purpose, it'll probably run away from me. If I go away from a purpose, it probably run towards me. So that's kind of how I look at purpose and enlightenment and karma and all these spiritual kind of buzzwords, you know. I just don't even really think about it. I do what I do. I do the sadhana and the practices that uplift me and I enjoy and get me to a higher state of consciousness. And that's pretty much how I kind of live my life. I don't really set any guidelines or, you know, Because I can't be disappointed unless I have expectations. So if I set an expectation or a goal and a purpose, then I could be easily disappointed when that goal doesn't come to fruition. So I just kind of go with the flow and do what I do and use my soul as my North Star, as my guiding light, and see where it takes me. And served me pretty good on the path. So I never thought any of this would happen. If you would have told me 2 years ago I would be on live stream on YouTube answering questions, helping people, I wouldn't have believed you. So this life is ever changing and uncertain and ever moving. So we have to stay light on our toes. We have to adjust on a dime. We have to pivot and change course and see where it takes us, and then enjoy the journey. The fruits and the benefits are in the journey, not in the destination. So all this is brand new to me, but I'm having a good time. Like when I look on the screen, I say, "Woo! Look at all the progress we made in this year, 2025 alone." You know, we got monetized on YouTube. We have YouTube memberships. We started a Kriya Yoga store, kriyayogamasterclass.com on Shopify, which links to our YouTube channel. And yeah, we're helping right now, while we film this, 91 paid Kriya Yoga School Masterclass members. So what's more beautiful than that? Mastering the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, helping people wholeheartedly. We also have a free school, freekriyayogamasterclass.com. Money shouldn't be a barrier to being the best person you can be. We have some very great beginner mini courses in there, and yeah. So if you would have told me this 2 years ago that I'd be doing any of this, I wouldn't have believed you. But I just always stay light on my toes, surrender to the path. You know, I had really no intentions on becoming a guru or, you know, having a live stream. That just wasn't my goal. The opportunity presented itself. The door opened. I just walked through the door. Okay, let's see. When Yogananda tells the story about Babaji, there was an American guy, and he searched high and low the Himalayan mountains looking for Babaji. When he came across Babaji, after looking high and low, Babaji says, if you're a true devotee, then jump off that cliff. Without hesitation, he jumped off the cliff. Babaji sent his disciples to get his body. He revived his body, and he became an inner circle member, a devotee of Babaji's inner circle. So I always look at myself at that way. I'm an American guy. I jump off the cliff for Babaji any day. So all this is jumping off the cliff for me, you know. Okay, we're monetized on YouTube. Let's jump off the cliff and make YouTube memberships. We have the opportunity to have a Shopify store, a Kriya Yoga store, and sell all Veronica's divine handmade artwork. Let's jump off the cliff. We have the opportunity to help people by giving them some techniques, some kriyas to integrate in their daily life. Let's start a Kriya Yoga school, kriyayogamasterclass.com. So there's no real way to say what is real and what is not real and what is your soul's purpose. It's ever changing. I like when they say, man, it's pretty windy today in Thailand. Babaji keeps falling down. I would say that, yeah, this world is uncertain and it's ever changing. So to say your soul's purpose today might be different tomorrow, or it might be different next year. So there's no real way to say what is your true soul purpose. It's ever changing. It changes day to day. So I like when they say in yoga, when we wake up fresh. We go through the days, we get experiences, and when we go to bed, we die and we start the process again. Wipe the slate clean, start over again. So what might be my soul's purpose today might not be my soul purpose tomorrow. So Yeah, that's what I would basically say. So it's ever changing. Stay light on your toes. Be able to pivot, change course, change directions at the drop of a dime, and just enjoy the journey and see where it takes you. So that would probably be my best advice. I would just say, let it happen the way it happens. Que sera, sera. So whatever your soul's purpose is, let it happen the way it happens, and that should guide you on the path. So yeah, that would be my best advice. So does life have meaning and purpose, or is it just something we have to live through? So hopefully that answered your question. Why is life so hard for most people to be content when they are in life, and how can they learn to enjoy the present moment? Yeah, so I would say life is only hard if you make it hard. A lot of people put up blockages, resistance, and obstacles in their way, and their mind tricks them into thinking it's hard. But if you could really open your eyes and see the glory of God in everything and everywhere, and you could see the omnipresence of God in everywhere and everything, then this world becomes way more vivid and dynamic. And my guru used to say most people are sleepwalking with their eyes open, right? So they just take for granted all the dynamicness of this vivid world. So when you really open your mind and see all the beauty in the world, and you see that God is the best painter. When I look at the skyline in Thailand and the ocean, I said, God, there is no better painter in the history of the universe. The source, God, paints the best, glorious picture. It almost brings a tear to my eye just to look at the skyline and the colors in the sky. The light blues in Thailand, the light oranges in Thailand, the Asian sunset, the Asian sunrise. I mean, outstanding. God outdoes himself every day, so it's outstanding. So I would say most people suffer. Most people, they're not content where they are because they have expectations. They put up blockages, resistance, and obstacles for themselves. Like they basically have some desires. They want something to happen. And when you realize that nothing in this universe happens the way you want it to happen, it just happens the way it happens. So when you have no expectations, you can't really suffer because you have no expectations. You just go with the flow. Okay, that's what we're doing today, Babaji. All right, let's do it. I wake up every day with a smile on my face and say, okay, how's Babaji going to surprise me today? And Babaji never has disappointed me. Well, today Veronica's going to be a little late or not make it at all, and we continue. Okay, I got this. Let's continue on. So that's what I would probably say is my best advice. Like people aren't, sometimes misery enjoys company. People love that comfort. My guru used to say, people are in love with the chain that enslaves them. They love it. They love the drama. They love the gossip. They don't feel alive unless they're dwelling in that pit of despair. So I would say that they think they want to be content, but they don't want to let go of their comfort of their Maya delusion, the comfort of their gossip, the comfort of their drama, the comfort of jealousy, all that. They love that. That's like their comfort food. They in love with the chain that enslaves them. So yeah, I would say that people aren't content because a lot of people don't want to be content. If you open the door to the birdcage, they don't want to fly out. They don't want to be free. They're in love with that cage that enslaves them. So most people think they want to be free, but they don't want to do the inner work that it takes to be free. They want a lightning path. They want a pill from big pharma to make them free. So yeah, I would say that yeah, most people don't want to be content. Oh, I see Paul's here. Namaste, Paul.
Namaste. What happened to Robin? I missed that part.
Oh, you mean Veronica?
Yes.
Oh, oh,
Batman and Robin. I don't see Robin here.
she had to she has a new job, so she's doing training right now. But
Okay.
she said she'll be a little late, but yeah, it's only for today, and she saw she missed the class on Saturday too, so she should be back
Right.
to regular schedule this Saturday. So yeah,
Yeah,
but
I was watching that class and I saw where when she popped in. Usually at that time I'm usually driving to work, so I'll have it, playing and just in my cup holder and I'm watching and listening, best I can with the traffic noises and stuff. But yeah, so
yeah, so it's just me and you, Paul. So whatever questions you have,
right.
give them to me.
Awesome. Yeah, so
Flying by the seat of my pants.
I hear you. So yeah, just so you'll know, like we above and beyond the call of duty, like shit, if Veronica can't make it one night, we'll live if we don't have a sat song or something one of these nights. You're like pretty much 24/7, so don't
Yeah.
feel like so obligated.
Oh,
We've
it's
got
okay.
you.
Yeah, I don't want to leave no yogi or yogini behind.
Yeah,
You know,
well, it's
that's
hard to
my
do a show
mantra.
all by yourself, but
Yeah, like it's good because I have Veronica to bounce questions off of me,
right,
and I have more time to contemplate. But yeah, the show must go on.
right. Well, yeah. So yeah, I'll just entertain you with a little of what's going on in my world. But oh yeah, so about Three Eye Atlas. Yeah, so the 19th, that's supposed to be the closest point. I've heard all kinds of things, conflicting things. One person will say one, another. So who knows what it is, and I really don't care. I just want the truth to be told, and I'd like to know that I'd like to have the government admit that there's extraterrestrials, but I'd rather not have like a fake alien invasion. So like that's what they were just talking about today, and I was listening to a show about it, and I was like, well, if that were to happen, what would we do? Like, I mean, they might actually have like actual like government people like actually killing people. So it might actually be some type of disaster or something. And I just don't know like how the world would handle it, especially people who have heard nothing about this. Like for me, I'm gonna know it's BS. I'm just gonna hunker down in my house and wait for it to blow over, whatever it is. But I don't know what your average Joe would do. So I just hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, I just want disclosure. But another thing they said was they had heard, and I searched this up on AI because I don't like just take the word of whatever I hear. But I was like, the guy said, "Oh, there was in the news something about that the one before Three Eye Atlas was called Amua,
Mm. Oh
and
yeah.
they said it's on its way back or something. And they said it's going to come near the Earth and like let out these probes and stuff, and it's all part of the fake alien invasion scenario, but." Too many damn rabbit holes. So
Yeah.
as
What?
you said, if it
Yeah. Go
ain't in
ahead.
your backyard, just
Listen to.
but just realize, the tricks that might be played, and if you do see something, just remain calm and just do the best you can, and just realize this too shall pass. I like that
Yeah.
saying, this too shall pass.
This too shall pass. Absolutely. That's good advice, right? I like when they say that in yoga, like clouds passing in the sky, let them pass, let them pass, Wait it out. So you're saying like the fake alien invasion wouldn't be real aliens. It would be
Correct.
like the government, like a false flag or something like
Right.
that, and they would just blame it on the aliens. So imagine
Exactly.
you're like a gray or like a Nordic or I don't know what they are, reptilians or insects, whatever the aliens are. They're like on the spaceship, like, what the hell? I didn't do nothing. They blame me, right? They're like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. They blame me, right? You know, they gave a black eye to the aliens. You know,
Right.
they put, put them in a box like these dirty monkeys down there on Earth. What they do to me? I didn't do anything. I'm just observing from a distance. I didn't do anything. They blamed everything on me. You know, but it's part of their playbook. They blame everything on everything anyway, right? You know, like these people did that. We got to go to war with them, and you know, this is a playbook as old as time. So I guess
Exactly.
they're running out of people to blame it on, so now they blame it on aliens. So you're saying if they say there's an alien invasion, just
That-
just stay at home and like let it
yeah.
pass. Like yeah, it was
Ignore it. You know, it's just like even if they tell me World War III started, it's not gonna stress me because I just don't believe anything bad is gonna happen. They might say that just to scare, but I just don't believe it. I believe the aliens. Like I've seen evidence that the aliens can just go to our nuclear sites and shut it off. They can just shut them off, and so like they would not even permit that. Like like any nuclear explosion that happens here on Earth has an effect throughout multiple dimensions. So when we do shit like that, they notice and it fucks them up, and they don't want that happening. So you know,
yeah.
I believe that. So
Yeah, I watched a movie the other day. It was called House of Dynamite, and it was about somebody sent a nuclear bomb to blow up Chicago and nuclear football and all that type of stuff with the president and the command center, whatever. And I was just like, oh boy, you know, look at this.
yeah,
So I don't know, you know. Hopefully the aliens are like, oh, look at these chimps down here with the nuclear football, atomic weapons. Oh my God, nuclear
but like yeah,
weapons.
all the movies like
Oh,
Independence Day with the giant mothership over Los Angeles, that's all setting the public's mindset up to accept this. Like,
uh,
oh yeah, I saw it on TV. That's exactly what happened. So yeah, that must be what's happening.
like projective programming. That's what they call it, right? You
Yeah,
know. So when they say it's an alien invasion, you have this subliminal message embedded in your brain. They planted a seed, like, oh,
exactly.
I know exactly what happens. A flying saucer goes over the White House and sends down a laser and blows up the White House. That's how it happened on Independence Day. That's how it's gonna happen for real. So, yeah, all these movies are like aliens are bad. Where are the good movies about good aliens? That's what I want to see. You know,
Just
like oh,
ET, right? I think ET, we did love
see,
ET.
yeah, look what they did to ET though. They're bad. You know, the government's bad. But, you know, ET just wanted to eat Reese's Pieces and phone home, and look what they did to him. You know, like who's the villain in that movie? The government. You know, he's just hiding in the closet. You know, trying to go to Halloween and ride his bike in the moonlight. You know, eat some Reese's Pieces. He wants to go home. Let ET go home. You know, don't dissect him and kill him. Let ET go home. So yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. I loved ET when I was
Yeah.
younger. I had this stuffed
But
animals and
funny story
you know.
about that because like just the other day I was watching this thing about one of the chocolate companies that create M&Ms, right? And so they had gotten the studios went to them and said, "Hey, we want to put M&Ms as the thing ET is going to get." But for
Mm,
some stupid reason, that guy didn't like that, and he didn't want M&Ms to appear in that film. So they got the Reese's Pieces people, and after that, the Reese's Pieces sales just took off. And I bet they rued the day they didn't enter into that movie because they didn't realize it was going to be such a mega hit and that it was going to generate millions in sales for whoever was that sponsor.
yeah. The rest
Yeah.
is history. Reese is one, and M&M's I mean, M&M's is still out there, but that would have blew the roof off.
Oh
It
yeah.
took them to another level. So yeah, you know, you should always stay light on your toes for opportunity. If Steven Spielberg comes to you and says we want to use your candy in our movie that the alien loves, I'll be like, hell yeah. Right? This is the God has shined His grace on us at Reese's factory today. But I don't know. Yeah, other people's misfortune is your opportunity. So.
Absolutely.
So, ET, if you want to come back, I'll have a big bowl of Reese's Pieces for you. You can sleep in my bed. You can do whatever you want, do whatever you want, you know. Try to protect you from the government as best as I can. Right? Is ET in there? No, he's not. You wouldn't lie to us. Goodbye. Get out of here. Get lost. Leave ET alone. Let him live in his closet and eat his Reese's peanut butter cups or Reese's Pieces. That's what he ate.
But yeah, like speaking of, like we were talking about the movies and stuff and the subliminal programming, but a lot of the movies were also based on like actual events. So
Mm.
as far as ET, I know the event, I know the whistleblower that like told the story about how they had captured an alien. So he was in the army and his name was Clifford Stone. And like this guy showed emotion, like when you see somebody like start crying over some stuff they're talking about, it's kind of hard to fake that. But so like I felt he was like sincere about his story. And like he's one of my favorite whistleblowers. But and he was an old dude, you love hearing them old dudes tell their old stories and stuff. But he was he got into the army and he was part of like this nuclear biological like weapons type of like recovery. Like if a bomb crashed, they would have to go there and like, do that kind of work. But secretly they would also respond to any like downed alien craft. And so that was his job, his on the side, like a secret job that, he wasn't allowed to talk about. But so most of the time he'd just be doing his normal job. And then if something happened, they would call up that group and they would all go out there and recover it. But they had recovered some aliens. And for some reason, I think this guy was very, like he was very like lovable. You just kind of like the guy. So the aliens they would like somehow telepathically communicate with him. So, but they wouldn't do it with just any of the soldiers. But they picked him. So he was also, like their like translator or whatever. So they had these ETs in this building, and he likes this one ET said, "Oh, he has a family," and I think he was the only one left that didn't die. But he said the ship was coming back for him, but he couldn't get to it because he was confined there. So the dude actually like helped jailbreak this alien, and he got in big
Nice.
trouble for it. But
Did
so
the
that was
alien go home?
huh? Yeah,
Did the
he got him
alien?
out, and the
Nice.
alien got away. So
Roger Stone, I salute you, sir.
yes, sir. Clifford Stone.
Yo, Clifford Stone,
Yeah, he passed away not too long ago, but yeah, he was a good one.
And he saved the alien, and the alien they picked him up and took him back, right?
Hmm.
I think I saw a story. This was in like Nevada, right? And this guy found an alien who was in distress, right? He was hurt, right? Or his ship was broke, right? And he was like, "Come with me. I'll take you to the base that's near here." And he was like, "Nah, I don't go to that base. Those are butchers and murderers. They want to dissect me." He was like, "So what do you want to do?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was doing this telepathically. This might have been the same guy, Clifford Stone, maybe. And
Maybe.
the alien was like, "I just need to go home." He's like, "Can you get me these supplies?" Right? And he was like, "I never even heard of this element." And he was like, "All right, what can you get me?" So he was trying to get him some supplies, and I think he did get him out. He's like, "Don't tell him we're here." And like the other people, they were like frozen or they couldn't hear anything. He was telepathically he did something with time where they couldn't see him, you know, but this guy could see him. He's like, listen, I need some help, right? I got a flat tire, you know. Where can we get some air? I need to repair my ship and go home. But he was like, there's a military base down the street. He's like, I'm definitely not going there. There's a butcherers. I don't like those people. Bad energy. I saw what they did to my friends. So, you know, I just need some supplies to get out of here. And you know, maybe that's what he said. They're gonna pick me up. So he's like, gave him like a checklist, a laundry list. Like, do you have this? He's like, I never heard of this element. Okay, what do you have? You know, I got some duct tape and bubble gum. He was like, all right, good enough. Patch up my shit, go home. But I thought it was funny. He was like, definitely don't take me to the Navy base or the Air Force base, whatever it was. I'd rather die than go there. I saw what they did to my friends and how they dissected them. So he's like, you know, I'm and the guy felt compassion for the alien. He was like, okay, you know, I'll try to do my best. And maybe it was this guy, Clifford Stone. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a downed alien craft, don't call the government. Let ET phone home. ET, you want to use my phone to call home? Hello, come pick me up. You know, I'm in Thailand right now. You know, I had some technical difficulties with my ship. Come on and pick me up. Hurry up before they get here, you know? People are crazy. I'm out of here.
Yeah, the other one was Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They said that I love that movie too when I was a kid, but and they were all drawn to that mountain, you know,
Yeah.
the Devil's Tower or whatever. But um, yeah, that one was based on like when we made some like kind of agreement. Supposedly, the government made some agreement with the Greys, and then that we set up some exchange program with them where we sent 12 astronauts on their ship to their world. So that's kind of like what the Close Encounters was. That's what all those people were going on to the ship at the end of it, you know, and some other people coming off. But yeah. So, but
Yeah, I
yeah, you
saw
know.
this guy on Joe Rogan who the movie was based on. French guy, I forget his name. And
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
loved
yeah.
that movie. He said it was a true story too. You know,
Right.
I was like, whoa, you know, yeah. They asked him what is the most accurate movie. He said Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but for sure. He's like, why do you say that? He was like, because it happened. I was like, oh.
But yeah, as far as yoga questions, um, so you know, one thing I find difficult is just having well, like I will also call it boredom, but like just stillness, like how to achieve the stillness because in this world we've been so programmed just to go, 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 do everything and just like oh, it's like a driving force. It's just like I feel like if I'm just sitting there doing nothing, I'm wasting my time or something. So, you know, I'm getting better at it and like the yoga definitely helps because like I don't feel that stress as much when I'm doing my morning sadhana and I'm just like I've you know kind of pulled myself out of my head and I'm just like trying to feel out my body and feel you know send energy where it needs to go. So and just chanting and just that breaks that chain of
Yeah,
thought. But and then when I get to my class, so that's another hour that I find peace there. I'm doing the same thing. I just listen to the instructor, every like word she says, you know, tuck your tail, do this, breathe, don't forget to breathe, blah, you know, just listening to her, I'm like totally like into it, like 100%. So that does it. But then the rest of the time I'm just like I'm lost in the sauce, if you know what I mean.
yeah. When when the C word happened, I it took me a while to decompress because I was so used to like you say, go, 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 and I was like, what am I gonna do? Now I can't do anything. Can't even leave my house. So that's when I started to see the beauty in the stillness of the calmness, right? I saw the opportunity in it. So yeah, I know what you're saying. Like this happens to most people when they come to a retirement age. Then they look for a purpose. You know, they identified with their job and their daily activities so much that they don't know what to do with themselves. So
Hmm.
I would say it takes a little decompression, you know, but once you settle into the stillness and the calmness, then you start to take solace in it and you like enjoy it, you know. So I look forward to my meditation cushion. When I go out into the Maya delusional world, I can't wait to come back. I'm like, man, it's crazy out here. So much distractions, you know, so many meteors hitting my atmosphere, so many psyops. Everybody's trying to steal your attention and pull you all in directions, especially during the holiday season. Try to go to Walmart now, they're fighting in the aisle and all kinds of stuff, you know? So I don't know. You do have to have some techniques that kind of calm your mind and still your mind to really help get you in that space. So no matter what this crazy Maya delusional world throws at you, you you're like, all right, it's gonna be a rough day today because it's the day before Christmas. But you know, let me do some sudi, let me do some pranayama, you know, like you said, let me do some asanas, you know, that get me into that state of stillness when I go to my yoga studio. And just sometimes you need a little extra, like especially during the holiday season, right? Man, I usually do my pranayama for 10 minutes. I think today's going to be a 30-minute day, you know? It's just crazy out here. So sometimes you really lean into the practice and it helps get you in a state of stillness. And you just gotta let go. Like, well, life is ever changing, and the go I used to do, you know, is not there no more. So I'm gonna enjoy it and be happy, resting in the state of stillness. And I don't have to worry about these distractions or go no anymore because you know, enjoying this calmness, and I enjoy meditating. I enjoy stilling my mind and detaching and letting go, letting everything pass. You know, this shall pass too. So let the restlessness pass. Also, distractions pass.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a plan. Like I kind of know, and everything's coming together with my sadhana.
Mm,
I'm piecing it together what I like, what I don't
yeah,
like, which mantras, and how to do it. And adding little things here, taking stuff away there. The Tat Sat before and after. Like
yeah,
I've
yeah,
started. I keep forgetting to do it before, but like it hits me. I'm like, forgot to do it before. Next time. But eventually I'll have everything smoothed out. But like I do feel I need to, like, one of the ways I could benefit is to add another one at night. I really need to do that. But the problem is I've been drinking usually, and that's another thing I need to either. Well, I really just need to just like keep the drinking to maybe like on my days off, maybe,
yeah,
and not that heavy, But I just, like you said, retirement age. I'm kind of, even at work, I'm just like, oh, I just drink to get through the day there, even though it's not that bad. I mean, anything I can do here, I can really do it at work, watch whatever I want, eat, drink, or
yeah,
whatever. But somehow just the thought that it's at work makes me not want to be there, but it's kind of fun in general. But I meet a lot of interesting people, but a
yeah,
lot of times it'll just be boring. Nobody shows up. I'll just be there twiddling my thumbs all day, nothing to do, and just watch more videos, go down further down the rabbit hole.
yeah,
But um, but yeah, so reduce my drinking, eliminate the nicotine altogether, because I've realized that does not serve me in kind of any way whatsoever. So
yeah,
get rid of that. get rid of most of the alcohol, add in a night sadhana, before I go to bed. And some things that I've already started doing is like, I don't even, and literally I can't anymore. It's just like, it's just noise now, like the radio. I used to always listen to it. Now it's just
Yeah.
when I'm on my way to work, because that's when I'm most peaceful. I just turn off the radio and I'm just in my thoughts and I'm just trying to appreciate my surroundings. I'll roll the window down and I'll have that cool air coming in and I could smell it and the sun is shining, or it might even be a gloomy day, but even that is interesting, it's not good to have sun all the time, even though you're probably forced with that. Now you got a lot of storms and stuff there, but yeah, just appreciating nature and stuff. So on my way, I'm pretty good. But on the way home, I've been drinking. The radio comes back on. I'm listening to a little old 80s rock and stuff. And
Mm.
then when I get home, I eat and, I just watch a little Star Trek or, whatever. So my, Big Bang and like, Seinfeld or something. I don't even watch Seinfeld anymore, but it's too late for me. So yeah, I've been going to bed earlier too. And I think that's a good idea
Yeah.
because I found it's more beneficial to me to be awake earlier in the morning. It's like I have more peaceful, quiet time. So that means I have to go to bed earlier, or else I'm not going to be able to do that. So going to bed early, and I'm now turning the TV off at like 9 o'clock. If I have to, I'll just read a little bit. But yeah, I'm making progress, sir. So I got a plan, sir, and I want to make it happen.
Yeah, sounds great. Well, enjoy the process, Wake up with a big smile on your face. And people ask me, what's the best Kriya? What's the best technique? I always say the one that makes you feel the best, one that uplifts you. That's the best, What might make me feel good might not make you feel good. So when you kind of craft your daily practice, your sadhana, then you really see, like, it becomes an enjoyable experience. Even if you come to full wheel day or whatever, you're like, all right, cool. I've been waiting for you, full wheel. Let's get to work, So, yeah. So you start crafting it, and when when the C word thing happened, I it took me a while to accept it. Like it probably took like 2 weeks, and originally I just thought they were flattening the curve, which they told everybody, which was the biggest lie I ever heard. 2 weeks, 3 years later, it still hasn't recovered that way anyway. So yeah, but when I started to see the opportunity and the silver lining in it, I was like, oh, I like being semi-retired. It was not for my own choosing, but I accept it. What can I do? Well, how can I use this opportunity to go as deep in my sadhana as possible? And that's basically what I did. All right, you're gonna make me stay home. I'm gonna do sadhana all day. Usually, I had to stop and go to work, and I couldn't get into the right state because I had some obligations. Now I don't have it. I can go as deep as possible. So yeah, that served me pretty well. So yeah, I would just say look at the look at the downtime as an opportunity to see the silver lining in the downtime, and see how you can use it to uplift you and be the best person you can.
Yeah, it's like anything I can think of, it's better if I do it slowly.
Yeah.
And like even like if I'm cooking a meal, it's better if I start cooking it before I'm even hungry. Because when I'm hungry, I'm in a rush. I'm just like throw that shit together. But if I like, I can just like I'm bored, so let me just start cooking my meal now, and then it'll just be warm on the stove when I'm ready to eat it. So like anything can be improved just by slowing it down. Including my movements in yoga, like a smooth, steady, slow movement, but I can think of a lot of things that can improve with a little patience and just slowing down of it.
Yeah.
And like,
People in
why
our
be in a hurry to
class.
drive to work either? Like,
Yeah.
just accept that you're going to be late. If you're going to be late, don't. stress yourself. I like to take the leisurely path to work, you know. I hate
Yeah,
the highway. I always avoid it. I'm like, I'm taking the back roads. I'm just gonna take my
true.
time. I'm gonna smell the fresh air, look at all the homeless people on the sides of the road, interact with them if I can.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Have a good time. As you know, in our class, we always say slowly and gently. You know,
yes,
that's when you get the most fruits and benefits. It should be relaxing and comfortable, whatever you do, not struggling and stressful. You know, so yeah, I agree with you. Slowly and gently. I like to drive slow and just cruise around and look at stuff and enjoy the sun on my face and the wind in my little bit of hair I have.
yeah. So yeah, the other so we now just talked about the finding stillness and just slowing down. So the other like affliction that hits probably most of us is anxiety,
Mm,
fear. You know, and that's basically fear. So, and when I think of my own case, I just uh, it's like an unknown fear. It could be, you know, part of it is all. There's always fear of death looming somewhere. It's like, oh, that's weird. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna get old? What's gonna happen? I don't know. But you know, fear of death is always somewhere in the background. But the other one is just like fear of like having the rug pulled out from under you. All of a sudden, your money source dries up, or this, that, or the other. So yeah, I guess anxiety and fear is like a big one. And you know, like that's the other reason I hit the alcohol, like, because that kind of you know, I don't think about that when I'm drinking. The fear kind of part kind of dies away. Plus, it feels like it gives me something to do. I feel like I'm doing something, but so those are kind of two reasons I kind of drink, you know. But so what would you say about fear and how to
yeah, I would
alleviate it?
say, in my opinion, fear is a wasted emotion. You know, I would try to exhaust it. I would try to shed it. You know, my guru always said
Yeah,
we're fearless yogis. Fear is a wasted emotion. It doesn't really serve us. It doesn't do anything. It more hinders us and more lowers our frequency. So you know, this world is going to happen the way it's going to happen, and by you being in a state of fear, it's not going to change anything. So it's just more of a lower emotion or wasted emotion. I try to, you know, I try to shed and exhaust. You know, I'm like, well, it's going to happen the way it happens. You know, but we've been conditioned to identify with fear our whole life, right? You better not do that. You're going to lose your money. You better not do that. You're going to lose your life. You better listen to the government or you're going to take the jab or you're not going to be here tomorrow, you know? You're not going to be able to eat, whatever, you know? So, yeah. So, once you don't really care about fear, you're like, I'm not scared of anything. I'm a fearless yogi. So let it happen the way it happens, you know? So you realize that fear doesn't really serve you because it's what is its purpose? It has no purpose. It's just there, you know? So you say I'm gonna try to be a fearless yogi as much as possible and look for the opportunity to be fearless. Like, and when you have that affirmation like fear doesn't really serve me, like why should I be in a state of fear? Like what's the point? You know? You start to become more of a problem solver, right? Instead of being like Chicken Little hiding under your bed, like, oh my God, the sky is falling. What am I gonna do? You're like, okay, this is what's happening right now. Let's get to work. You know? Okay, the aliens are invading. Let me go check my pantry. Okay, got some bullets, got some beans, got some water. I'm good. You know? How long am I good to? I don't know. If I ration this out, maybe a year. I think I'm good. I'll wait it out. You know? Like you said. So their currency is fear, you know? They want to lower your frequency so you're easily controlled. You better listen to us, you're going to die, you know? Or you better listen to us, we protect you, you know? We've done all the thinking so you don't have to, you know? That's their mantra. That's how they look at us. But when you're not fearful, they don't really have no control. It's almost like butter melting in the sun. You're like, whatever. I don't, you know? It's like that kid when you were in high school who's a liar. He just told a lie about everything, you know? Donald Trump's my father, and my father's a millionaire, and he got a solid gold airplane, blah, 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 you know? You're like, ah, get out of here with that, you know? Like, whatever. So, you know, like, you look at fear that way, too. Oh, here he comes. The liars, you know, here he comes. You know, let me tell you a story. Yeah, last night I was shooting hoops with Michael Jordan. Blah, 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 shit. Get out of here with that, you know? So, when you start to see fear for the wasted emotion it is, it starts to dissipate, you know, and you're like, how does this serve me? I'm a problem solver. Being fearful isn't going to help me at all. The problem's still going to be there. So I look for opportunities to solve problems. Okay, how does fear help me in the present moment? It doesn't. That problem's still going to be there. So let's get to work. Whatever they say is going to happen, I would rather see for myself, you know. And usually, 99% of the time, the thing they say to get you in a fearful state doesn't even happen. I mean, look at the C word. Perfect example. You better get the certificate or you're not going to be able to eat. You better, I don't know, you better take the jab or you're not going to be able to fly and this and this and that and that and that. A whole bunch of fake ghost stories, you know? It wasn't even that bad, you know? So, and, should I exercise? Should I get in the sun? Should I get some vitamin D? No. You don't need that. One step solution, right? You know? All you need some chemicals and you'll be good, right? And now people are starting to see the side effects and things that are happening. So, yeah, see the Wizard of Oz for who he is, hiding behind the curtain. Let me tell you a story. I'm God. Yeah, sure, right.
Well, that makes perfect sense. The fear is like a relic left over from the days we were being hunted by saber-toothed cats and giant bears and stuff, and we had to be fearful to, you know, stay alert and stuff. But now in this day and age, it no longer serves us, right?
Right. There are no saber-toothed cats and bears around, you know? So, all right, I don't need this, right? Why am I holding this rock in my backpack? Don't need it. Throw it away, right? Like, but I need this. It's a wasted emotion, you know? Maybe if I'm confronted by a saber-toothed tiger or a bear, it'd probably be a good defense mechanism to protect me, fear. But if they're not around, why am I still in this state? Don't need it, you know? So, I mean, even if you met a bear, I would be a problem solver too, you know? Okay, what I have at my disposal? Let me get a tree branch, or let me try to get something just in case he attacks, or let me use my Jedi mind trick on the bear and tell him to go the other way, you know? Bear, you listen to me right now. You don't want to do this. Turn around and go the other way. Live to fight another day. We don't know if this guy got a gun in his back pocket, you know? It might be my last day on Earth. Turn around and go the other way. Yes, I will, you know? The Jedi mind trick, right? You know?
These are
You
not
will
the
open the
droids you're
door.
looking for.
Yeah, exactly. These are not the droids you're looking for, right? Exactly. This is not the guy you want to eat today, you know? Okay. Yes, you are right. Turn around and go the other way. Let us pass, you know?
Great. Yeah, so yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just trying to think of what other emotions that we need to take out of our backpacks that might be hindering our progress.
I mean, pretty much all the lower emotions: jealousy, guilt, desires, uh, gossip, drama, you know, all those, you know, unnecessary things, you know. It's pretty windy today.
I noticed
Oh,
that. I
crazy.
saw Mataji moving around there
Oh,
earlier, and
swaying
I was
his
kind of
body.
like eyeballing her, and that's when she started to move, and I'm like, "Is she moving?" I was like, I didn't realize it was the wind, but I was like, I thought something weird was going on there.
Yeah, sometimes I catch him swaying or winking and not smiling, so
Right.
it's a good affirmation. Oh, let
Like
me
honestly, like like the way Babaji looks, I never like it never kind of resonated. He kind of looks, a little creepy to me, but like Master G, she's beautiful. I'm like, if anybody came to me, I'd rather it be Master G because if a
Babaji
woman
was good.
appeared, it would be less threatening than a man in any
Yeah,
event,
yeah. Divine Mother
So,
is more soothing than
so I've asked
Divine
for that. I
Father.
said, hey, when one of you comes, let it be somebody that's going to be pleasing to my eye.
Right, comfortable, right? When you ascend, right? Send a messenger that I relate to, that I'm comfortable with.
Right.
Actually, let me check the YouTube chat. There it goes again. There's a big glare on this. Let me see. You need to watch the movie. You guys need to watch the movie, Paul. Which movie are you
Maybe you
talking
missed a
about?
comment.
I don't think so. Oh, 2001,
Oh
Space
yeah.
Odyssey. Yeah. Yeah, 2001, Space Odyssey. Hal. I like when the monkey finds the tool and he throws it in the air and it comes to the spaceship. So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
actually
2001 is a great movie.
on my phone, like I changed the messages. You know how you can customize yours. So whenever I
Right.
get a message, it's Hal from the computer from
Oh, really?
2001. He's like, "There's a message for you," and you can tell it's Hal's voice. But
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, that computer went crazy. Yeah, that's a classic. The monkeys in the
Yeah.
beginning when they
Right.
discover the monolith, and they're like, "Woo!"
Right.
And then they get intelligence, or they pick up the clubs, they start fighting. They're like that sent them some
Right.
kind of evil signal, I guess. But no, just how to use tools. But
Yeah, how to use tools.
yeah, but yeah, that was a great
I
movie,
I
and
think
there were
Paul is
several
familiar
sequels
with
too.
2001.
Yeah, so
It,
I love
it,
my science fiction, and I'd like to know what that icon is. What J. Clow's icon is? Is that the Devil's Tower, or is that just someplace in Arizona or
Grand Canyon.
something?
Yeah.
Because yeah, it kind of looks
Uh,
like the Devil's Tower. We were talking about the Devil's Tower.
is the Devil's Tower and Close Encounter of the Third Kind a real place? Like you can go to?
Yeah, it's in
Oh,
South Dakota or something.
oh, South Dakota. Oh, that's where
Yeah,
they filmed the movie, right? At the Devil's Tower, the real one.
I think so.
Oh, nice. Devil's Tower.
It's
Maybe
in
I'll
one of those
go.
Dakotas, north or south, I think. But
Have they seen aliens there? That's why they used that in the movie.
I
Maybe
don't
they
really
haven't.
don't know the reasoning behind that. Actually, like they didn't explain that part of the story, but yeah, it was just I guess that's where the aliens were gonna land, and everybody was compelled to go there. But yeah, I don't know why they picked that particular location. I've heard of
Yeah.
a lot, a lot of other ones that are more related to UFOs, but yeah, I don't know anything about the Devil's Tower. But yeah,
Okay. Yeah. J. Clo, let us know what that landmark is in your profile picture. Love to hear it. The Devil's Tower. Great. Great synchronicity. We were just talking about the Devil's Tower earlier. What is the next question? 2011. Why did they make a part two? It was called 2011. No,
yeah, they made several more of those. But yeah,
I think the only one I saw was 2001. Space Odyssey. 2011. Okay, 2001, 2011. Can you give me liberation, J. Clo? Well, liberation, enlightenment isn't something that can be given. It's something you have to realize that it's inside you as you. All these so-called spiritual mystics or gurus, they get out their magic wand, tap you on the head, and you are now enlightened. Doesn't really work that. It's an inside job. And liberation is an internal, not external. So only thing I could really do is give you the tools to help get you to that state. And that's why we have our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, which gets you to that state, you know? But it's not a lightning path, it's not a microwave path that can be given. You have to realize it. You know, that's why Yogananda's place is called Self-Realization Fellowship. We're realizing the self. So, same with liberation. We're realizing our own inner liberation. So, anybody that says they could give you liberation, probably get away from that person. So, I don't make any claims that I could give liberation or enlightenment. I give you the tools that help get me to those states. Hopefully they work for you, but it's not one size fits all, you know. Some different tools get different people to different states of liberation. So yeah, I would say yeah, no one can really give you liberation. It's an inside job, you know. Liberation is internal, not external. So all we basically do at the Kriya Yoga School, we give you the tools to help get you there, you know. And we give you numerous tools. So if one tool doesn't work, you know, you got the saw. Let me try the saw. Nope, that don't work. Throw it away. Got the hammer. Nope, that don't work. Let me try the screwdriver. Okay, that's what I need. So we try to give you as many different techniques as possible. So hopefully something will get you into that state. Because I've been a part of other yoga programs. They give you 5 techniques, and I always like, what if none of these techniques work? What do I do? You know. So try to give you a smorgasbord, a buffet of a bunch of techniques, and hopefully one works and gets you into a state of liberation. So yeah, but I would say no one can give you liberation. You know, that's more of a dualist perspective. Liberation is in oneness inside you as you. So anybody says they could hit you with their magic wand and give you liberation, I would get away from that person. It's a cool marketing campaign, but in truth, you have to do your own inner work, and no one can do your inner work for you. So, and no one knows what state you're on anyway, or what level you're on. So them telling you they could do something, how would they? It's a bunch of ghost stories in my book, you know. So
I think
all these, yeah,
Buddha
go
had
ahead.
a saying something about that. Like one of his disciples asked him how to find peace or liberation, and he
Mm,
said, "Well, give up all your desires, because yeah, all our desires is what kind of enslaves us." So
true.
that's why what are the ones that the renunciates? What do you call them? Also,
Oh, sannyasi.
yeah, the sannyasis. They give up it once you realize you don't need anything, then you're free. And so there's your liberation. So
Yeah, travel light on the divine flight. No baggage, right? So shed all your baggages and desires, and you don't have no expectations. You just go with the flow and let it happen the way it happens. So yeah, I mean, my plan is I don't really try to get to these states of liberation or enlightenment. I just let it happen, and it's a natural product process. Like it's a byproduct of doing your sadhana. So when you do your sadhana wholeheartedly, it just kind of happens naturally, and that's the best way you want it to happen. You don't want to microwave it or lightning path it. You know, the real fruits are in the journey, not in the destination. So I would just go with the flow and see, you know, shed what no longer serves you. Like Paul said, if you have desires, you're going to suffer, you know, because if those desires don't come to fruition, you're going to be disappointed, you're going to suffer. But if you have no desires, then how can you suffer? You can't be disappointed, you know. One of my best advice my guru gave me, I think I said this in the Soul Talks. Veronica asked me, what is your best advice? And I basically said, no expectations. He told me that. Baba, what's your best advice when I go up the Himalayan mountains? What do I do? He said, no expectations. And I took that to heart and I put it in my pocket and I implemented that on a daily basis. No expectations. I do what I do, happens the way it happens, and can't really suffer too much. So yeah, I wouldn't put too many rules on yourself. I would just try to be the best person you can, help as many people as you can, and yeah, you should be okay. You'll definitely feel lighter, So that would be the best advice for liberation. But can I break out my magic wand and touch you on the head and you'll be liberated? Nah. Anybody who says that, no, get away from them. It's not how it happens. No one could do your inner work for you. So just do your inner work. If you don't know what inner work is, just go to our free Kriya Yoga school, kriyayogamasterclass.com, join our group, and we have a beginner mini course that will start getting you there. So that would be my best advice, I would say. So yeah, so I can't give liberation, It's impossible. It sounds good though. No, what I try, And anybody who says they could give liberation, like I said, get away from them. No one knows how you feel in your body, so I've never seen it. Let's say it like that. So it's a slow process, but a blissful process. So yeah, I would enjoy the journey. The fruits are in the journey, not the destination. So walking the liberation path is great. So I would say a good way to start is see what doesn't serve you in your life no more, and start shedding those rocks out of your backpack. That would get you to a good state of liberation, Man, super windstorm in Thailand today.
Really? Yeah, it's getting a little chilly here in Texas now, finally, but hoping we don't get a hard winter.
How cold is it in Texas now?
Well, the other day I think it got around 27 or 30, somewhere around there.
No,
But today it's only in the 60s, so it's not that bad.
Oh,
But it goes up and down, it's crazy, like a roller coaster here. It's like, they always say that about Texas, Don't like the weather, just wait a minute.
Wait a minute, it's ever changing. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I drove to Bangkok. I live like 2 hours away from Bangkok, and they had the platform we're on, SKOOL, SKOOL, right?
Yeah.
They had a meetup with like the main guys, so I went up there, and there's one guy, his name's Goose. He's like a main guy. He's on a world tour around the world, and he is going to Antarctica. That would be his last date. So I was talking to him about Antarctica, and he was like, do you have any heating techniques? Because it's going to be freezing cold in Antarctica. I was like, yeah, I'll definitely give it to you, And I think there's like a cruise that goes to Antarctica, at least from Argentina or Chile or somewhere. And, they're going to be freezing cold. But so they asked the Himalayan yogi, Vedagurudev, how to heat their body. So I was like, I'll give it to you. I was like, you have internet? Call me, He's like, yeah, we have Starlink. So I was like, okay, let's do it, Heat them up. Protect them on their journey. So yeah, I told him if he sees any pyramids or ice wall or anything, let me know if it's true. I want to know. First-hand experience.
Exactly. The giant ice wall.
The giant ice wall, yeah. Could be, right?
But yeah, I love all anything, I watch so much crap about Antarctica. I just watched one the other day, and yeah, this guy did travel there, but you can only go like limited places, a lot of shit's still off limits, they won't let you go there, but because all that big treaty that they have, it's like its own little country. But yeah, who knows what's buried up under that ice? and in the desert too, in the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, who knows what they're hiding? Well, we will see, you know? We
Yes.
will see.
Can't come too soon for me.
Yeah, you know, like you said, Lucy pulling the football on Charlie Brown. Just when you think we're getting close. You watch that movie, Age of Disclosure? I told you
Oh no,
about.
not yet. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
do that.
watch that. That's a good one, you know? So it has like Marco Rubio. It has like Lou Elizondo. Trying to think. It has some Navy guy. I forget his name. Schellenberger or something maybe. It has this other representative who was on Joe Rogan, Luna, woman in Congress.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of those um, what they call it, whatever they call it.
Aerospace
Yeah,
companies, like Lockheed or something like that, or
yeah. So yeah, it has a. Well, they don't talk. They don't want their
oh
name
yeah,
out, but it has like insider people who
right.
have real knowledge. I mean, the biggest one is Marco Rubio. He's like number 2 under Donald Trump, right? Secretary of State. And
Mm-hmm.
he's saying 100% they're aliens. And I was like, well, you know, what was crazy? He was like, it's above the U.S. president's pay grade. You know, the POTUS, right? They call him, right? So who's above the president? You know, God. So you're on a need to know basis. Like, I'm the president. I'm the commander in chief. I hold the nuclear football. Who needs to know more than me? You know, the source, God. God needs to know more than you. That's it. So yeah, you know, they really go into it, and they speak before Congress, and they, you know, hold their hand up, you know, take an oath, and they ask them like lightning questions. Do we have alien biologics? Yes. Are aliens under the water? Yes. Uh, you know, like what else? Is there interstellar spacecraft? Yes. Oh, I think we're joined by Veronica. Hallelujah. Okay, hold on.
I'm
Let me add
squished.
Veronica. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was trying to. There you go. Okay. Yeah, good to have you back,
Yeah.
Veronica. We were flying by the seat of our pants here today.
Like, I have to get to my guru. Well, namaste,
I,
everybody.
I only
Namaste.
answered 2 of your questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Maybe
hoping
3.
that they would like get you
Yes.
going.
3. I have them on my
Good.
clipboard. But Paul saved the day. You know,
Thank
he
you,
saw me
Paul.
struggling. Like, okay, all right. I don't know what else we can talk about.
We need to have like backups here. I can't always
I
be
was
here.
like, Paul, you know, 3i Atlas is coming soon. Let's hear about it. I need some help over here. I'm drowning.
I was on the phone with my wife, so I was like, and I was watching out of the corner of my eye. I was like, uh oh, Vedagurudev is
Well,
struggling over there. Like it seems like he's just talking to himself, you know.
well, I put out an SOS on SKOOL, but I guess you're the only one that answered the call. Like, help.
Oh yeah, I answered it too. I was like, yeah, please help.
Well, what were you guys talking about before I interrupted you? Or what question what was the last question I gave you?
I mean,
We were
last
talking about
question.
Antarctica. A
Oh,
lot
let's
of
talk
stuff
about.
Antarctica.
came
Oh, that
up,
sounds
but
more interesting.
Yeah, we were talking about. So, yeah, yesterday, as you know, Veronica, I went to this school event. It's called
Yeah.
IRL, like in real life. It was in Bangkok. So, one of the guys there, who's the main guy on school, his name is Goose, right? And he's going on a world tour. He's been to every continent. I don't even know how many cities. He started January 1st, and he's gonna finish January 1st. And his last stop is Antarctica. So, yeah, I was speaking to him yesterday, and he was like, can you give me some heating techniques so when I go to Antarctica, I can
That's
heat
awesome.
my body? I was like, yeah, if you have
Yes.
internet, call me and I'll give everybody who's on that cruise with you to Antarctica some heating techniques, some tumo, some kalapabati
Yeah.
breath, pranayama, some
Oh.
bastrika, you know, to warm you
Yeah.
up. You know, that's our bag, our Himalayan yogis,
Yeah, that's
right?
our
You know,
bag.
that's how we heat ourselves. You know, those are our secrets that we use to
Yeah.
our inner fireplace, our Manipura chakra. You know, light our fireplace. So yeah,
Nice. Very nice.
pretty cool. You know.
Well, it looks good with Babaji and Mataji on both sides of you. They got your
Yeah,
back.
they've been blowing down a lot. It's been windy today, but
Yeah.
I think yeah, pretty good.
It'll say Namaste, Babaji. Namaste, Mataji.
Before Paul came in, Mataji's face was right in the square we usually come to,
Oh,
so it looked
she was
kind of cool, man.
holding the space for me.
Mataji is there, right? My brother Babaji. My sister Mataji.
Mataji. So, okay. I don't know. Something I was looking at today was do you know what shalaka? I guess it's like similar to a mantra. Shlok.
Oh,
Shokla?
Shaloka. Yeah, it's called
Shaloka.
Shaloka, right?
Yeah.
So, Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu is a Shaloka, right? Which is basically like not like a mantra, but like a saying to get you into a higher state of consciousness. So when you say these Shalokas, it kind of transmutes a nice energy out there, you know? So like when we say Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu, we're basically sending loving energy, peace, freedom, harmony to all beings in all planes of existence. So not this earth, not this universe, all universes, everywhere. Wherever you're at, we're sending a calling to you. So I always thought that was a beautiful shaloka,
Yeah.
you know? And even the peace mantra is kind of like a shaloka too, you know?
Yeah, it seems like a song.
Yeah, it's like a song, but it's not like a mantra because like it, you know, most mantras are calling the direct deity. The shaloka is more like transmuting loving energy in all directions to everybody who needs it, right? So uplifting everybody everywhere, no matter where you are. So yeah,
So
that's
is that
best way I would describe a shaloka.
is the Gayatri mantra kind of like a shaloka?
Well, Gayatri is more calling Gayatri directly, so it'd be more in the mantra category, you know? Shaloka is just like peace to everybody, you know? Peace and blessings to everywhere. So it's not going to one specific point, it's going to everywhere, you know? It's radiating, it's kind of glowing, loving energy, I would kind of say, you know?
Yeah, and then I don't know, I was watching a video about this lady that was talking about shalokas. And then she had something that was similar to a Gayatri or a guru mantra, but she just said it a little bit different. It was, I have it written down here, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwar, Para Brahma, Shri Shurave, Namaha. So it sounds very similar to the guru mantra.
You could consider this shaloka because it's not calling a specific guru, right? You know, in our school we call a specific guru. You know, when I say it, I call my guru. So I would say the guru mantra in that sense, where it's just sending loving energy to all gurus wherever they're at, is more of a shaloka, I would say. You know. So,
yeah.
But
we have a
still,
question. Yeah. I don't yeah, and she was saying that the Gayatri mantra, like every syllable like connects to our nadis. So you're like opening up every single nadi with every syllable of the Gayatri mantra. So I was thinking, yeah, it does really light you up.
I could see that. Yeah, like I say, lighting every cell of your body, lighting all your nadis, you know, 72,000 nadis. So I could definitely see that, you know. Oh, also, Paul, did you get I sent you the Gayatri mantra meaning in the school DM.
I did, thank you, and I
Okay,
did
all
Nice.
read it.
right, great. Yeah, so yeah, I could see that. That's you know, that's a beautiful
Yeah.
concept. Lighting all your 72,000 nadis and lighting every cell in your body. You know, what's more beautiful than that? Like, come to love Gayatri mantra. It's probably my
Yeah.
favorite deity, Devi mantra, like goddess mantra. You know, at first I was like, "Who's Gayatri?" I told my guru, right? But now I'm all Gayatri out, right? So when I go to the Himalayan mountains, it's like, here comes Himalayan burrito guy and Gayatri mantra
Yeah.
guy, you know?
Yes.
All day, right? All day Gayatri,
We've
up the
been waiting for
mountain,
you.
down the mountain, left to the mountain, right to the mountain. Gayatri everywhere, right? Here he comes, the Pied Piper holding
Yeah.
Gayatri in his pocket, you know? So,
Like,
yeah, so,
Om Burva.
yeah, so,
Can't get enough Gayatri.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I've come to love Gayatri the most. So when you asked me before, that's probably my female go-to mantra, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, Babaji surrender, Babaji's Mula mantra, anything Babaji male, but like female, I would probably say
Yeah.
Gayatri. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
like to
not a
get,
bad one to have in your pocket.
yeah,
That'd
for
be
sure,
pretty
it's a good one.
powerful.
And if you go to the Himalayan mountains, you start singing Gayatri's mantra, then you'll be blown away. You'll be like, whoa, where'd this guy come from? How does he know Gayatri? You know?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
have no
I've
idea.
incorporated that into my routine. So if you'd
Nice.
like, I can invoke it now.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, yeah, we'd
I'm
love to hear.
excited.
Yeah. Om Bur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bargo Devas Yadimahi Dio Yo Na Prachodayat.
Nice, very beautiful, Paul.
Thank you.
Outstanding.
I'll do it next. Let me see if I can remember.
I'll do it
Oh,
after you too.
okay. Om Burvaha Swaha Tat Savitur Varanium Bargo Diva Satamahim Dihayona Prachodayat.
Great, very beautiful, Veronica. Oh, boo, buvaswaha, tat sat viturvaranium, bargo deva sadimahi, diayona prachodayat. Jai Gayatri.
Yeah, God Gayatri. Now all 72,000 of our nadis are open, are unblocked.
Outstanding. Ready to go. Ready to start today.
Is that more powerful than opening up your chakras, opening up your nadis?
I mean, they all kind of work in conjunction. Like your main nadi is your susimna nadi, and your susimna nadi, when you open your chakras, it's aligned with your susimna nadi. So indirectly, when you open your chakras, you're opening your nadi. So they all kind of work together. The pieces of the puzzle fit together. So it's a win-win for everything, you know. And I think your chakras get the benefits when you open your nadis too.
Well, we have a question from Polly Esters 6087. I heard of Tumo, but are there breathing techniques to cool yourself during a heat wave too? Very good question.
Absolutely. We have many in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, because the only place it's cold in the Himalayan mountains is the Himalayan mountains, right? So majority of India is very hot, right? So we have very great cooling techniques also, you know. And yeah, like you said, when it's cold, we use Tumo, we use Kalapabati breath, we use Bastrika. So yeah, I would say we definitely have some cooling techniques, you know. So yeah, I mean, where I live, Thailand is parallel to India, so it's super hot. So majority of South India, Tamil Nadu, and The rest of India is pretty hot, you know? Definitely the city. So we have more use for the cooling techniques than we have for the heating techniques, unless you're in the mountains. So
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely have cooling techniques, and we balance them: Ida and Pingla, Shiva and Shakti. So we can't have a lot of heating techniques without a lot of cooling techniques. That would be out of balance. So we gotta balance both, right? I'm in South India, super hot, cooling techniques. I'm in the Himalayan mountains, Tumo, heating techniques. Yeah. So yeah, definitely.
Oh. Our brother Darren is here. He says, "Morning, family. Morning."
Good morning to you, Darren and Donna, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the UK. Glad to have you here. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, 2026 to you and Donna, and to your whole family in the UK. Glad to see you as always, my brother Darren Carter.
Darren Carter wants to know what's on the menu today. We have mantras, shalakas.
Yeah, Antarctica, Three-Eye Atlas. Yeah, what else were we talking about today?
I made vegetable lasagna today for at work.
I went to Bangkok yesterday, met a bunch of people from school, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The person before, what was her name again? Who asked about Tumo?
Polly, about the Tumo? Polly Esters.
Polly Esters, if you have any questions, put in the YouTube chat. We'll answer them wholeheartedly. We're an open book here, so
yeah.
Don't be shy, you know.
Yeah.
The floor is all yours.
Oh, Polly Esther says, "Thank you, Guru Dev and Veronica. Namaste. You are very welcome. Namaste to you." Huh.
Thank you, Polly Esters. Namaste to you. You know, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family also.
Yeah.
And namaste to Paul also. He's here too.
Namaste, Paul. We can't forget Paul. Polly Esther says Polly is fine. That is outstanding.
Okay, great. Polly is fine. I like to hear that. Stay happy, stay blissful. Wake up with a smile on your face. Everything will be great. So, yeah, if you have any other questions, put them in there, Polly. Thank you for watching our live stream.
Yeah, it's not hard because you have to like figure it out of their email address. You know, it's like, and mine's weird. Like, you know, it was part of my wife's first name, my first name, and my last name, like all together. So it's nonsensical, basically, you know. So that's not how I want you to address me. Oh, Norpa Fro is blah, blah, blah. Like, I'd rather have my name there, you know what I mean? But some people are lucky and they have their name, but
YouTube did that for some reason in the last month. Like, I watched other people's live stream and they have the same problem, right? They say, you know, the same thing. Darren Carter, you know, 2589 at UK, right? You know, so it's not only our problem; it's a YouTube problem. So I've seen other people with StreamYard and they had the same thing. Like,
yeah,
I don't know why. You know, hopefully they could switch it back to your real name or whatever you wanted to say.
Darren says Paul's showing a bit of leg. Go on, Paul. Well, if you got it, flaunt it.
Darren Carter likes Paul's sexy legs, right?
well, the yoga does help, I will say.
Yeah.
I'm building muscles where I didn't know I had any.
You know, this reminds me, one of my favorite Christmas movies is A Christmas Story, right? And the Ralphie's, I think his name's Ralphie, his father buys a big leg, right?
Yes, and it drives the mom crazy.
Yeah, she breaks it, and, you know, you broke my leg, you know, like a sexy leg with some stockings or whatever,
she hated
high
it.
heel. Yeah, she hated it, right? The worst, right? Showing some leg for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, he really did love that lamp. It brought him much joy. Ah. So I've ran across something for Shiva and Parvati. So I've always thought that they were like the greatest love story ever told. And then this
Yeah.
explanation explained it perfectly. I don't know. The love story of Shiva and Parvati is not a fairy tale. It is a teaching. Parvati did not win Shiva through beauty. She did not chase him. She remembered him through lifetimes of devotion, stillness, discipline, and unwavering love. Parvati met Shiva not as a seeker, but as an equal. And Shiva, the great ascetic, the Lord of silence, opened his heart not to desire, but to truth. Their union teaches us something the world forgets. Love is not possession. Love is not dependency. Love is devotion, meeting awareness. Shiva is consciousness. Parvati is power. Together, they remind us when love is rooted in truth, it becomes eternal. And may we learn to love not by grasping, but by becoming whole. So I thought that was just beautiful.
Yeah,
I've
very
got
good.
your beautiful picture here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That looks amazing. Wow. That looks so good,
The
Paul.
Yeah.
divine union between Shiva
Yeah.
and Shakti.
So yeah, I love that picture.
Yeah, I've got it on my notebook. So I love
Nice.
putting notes in it. I'm like, I can only put beautiful notes in my Shiva and Shakti. Oh,
And if you want Shiva and Shakti for Christmas,
yes.
go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. You can see it. You can get Shiva and Shakti on a canvas, a notebook, a tumbler, and a shirt. So
Yes.
support Veronica's divine artwork.
If you want me always here, buy some Kriya Yoga swag. I'm like, so I don't have to go
Buy
work
some
for the
nice
man.
swag. We're working on it. It's a work in progress.
Yeah. The tax man. Oh. Well, are you ready for a list, Vedagurudev? I will give you a list
Okay.
if you're ready.
Yeah, I'll wait for Paul to get in
Okay.
position.
Yeah, he's. I don't.
I'm coming to the kitchen to make myself a cup of Joe.
Okay.
I need a little pick me
Okay.
up.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. 7 reasons some people who are well liked. 1, they ask for nothing. 2, they laugh at themselves. 3, they listen with interest. 4, rarely complain. 5, inspire others. 6, teach. And 7, they give. So that is 7 reasons some people are well liked. So,
Okay, great. Let's go through it. Maybe,
number 1.
Hold on a second. Let me switch the banner. There you go. All right, better. When Paul
Okay.
comes back, tell me.
Okay.
What do you
I'll
think?
put my face. I'll just squish my face in here.
Yeah, never mind. Okay.
No, that's
all right,
fine. We can do it.
Say it again. No, I didn't realize it was squishing you. I thought you would fit in there nice, but
That's okay.
all right, never mind. We're good. All right, start again.
Okay.
Sorry.
Recap. 7 reasons some people who are well liked. Number 1, they ask for nothing. Number 2, they laugh at themselves. Number 3, they listen with interest. Number 4, they rarely complain. And number 5, they inspire others. And 6, they teach. And 7, they give.
Okay, great.
So number 1 is they ask for nothing.
Yeah. So when you ask for nothing, you become a karma yogi or a yogini. Just selfless service, looking for the opportunity to help as much as possible. What do I need? I need nothing. All I need is you to be happy. So when people ask for nothing, they show their true character. They show who they really are, you know? Why do I need anything from you? I'm not doing this to get any kind of results or rewards. I'm doing this to help you, you know? Uplift you. That is the best gift, and that's the best reward of all. Helping people selflessly, you know? Like with no expectations of results. When I went to Hydrocon, the place of Hydrocon Babaji, they were all karma yogis. All they did was help each other. That was the prerequisite of staying there. You had to be a karma yogi, you know? You have to help people. You have to serve people food. You know, you did different daily duties. So I always respected that. Helping people with no expectations of wants and rewards. So you just be a karma yogi or yogini and selfless service. No expectations, no hope for results or rewards. It's giving
Yeah.
wholeheartedly as much as possible.
Number two, reason some people who are well liked is they laugh at themselves.
Yeah, this is a good, profound teaching my guru gave me. He used to say, too serious, Vedagurudev, too serious. You know, yoga should be comfortable and blissful and relaxed, not so rigid and stiff and hardcore. So you never want to take yourself seriously. Even on this live stream, we make jokes and we're happy and we're smiling. This is the best way to be uplifted when you say, I'm such a big guy, I'm such a big shot, and you know, listen to me. I've come from a lineage of yogis, and you know, too serious. You know,
Too serious.
no one wants to hear that. We want to be lighthearted. We want to be blissful yogis. We want to be happy. We don't want to be so serious and rigid. You know, it's said in page 56 of the autobiography of Yogi, my way or the highway. You know, like, come on, it's too serious. You know, you know it. You know, a lot of people get attached to the stories and the dogma, and it becomes their law book, you know, their rule book. But one of the most profound things I learned on the spiritual path: don't be so serious. It's enjoyable. It's blissful, right? You know, you're missing the fruits and the benefits by not having a smile on your face. You know, you're too serious. So don't be too serious. You know, learn from Vedagurudev. I was a rigid, hardcore yogi. It had to be this way. Your hand has to be in this exact place. And then my guru's like, you're missing the point. It should be relaxed and comfortable, not so serious, you know? So, you know, don't be so serious.
Yeah.
Be lighthearted. Enjoy life. It's a lot more blissful. Be happy. Have a smile on your face. Make jokes. Not so serious.
Number three, reasons some people who are well liked is they listen with interest.
Yeah, absolutely. The way I look at this live stream or the Satsang, like, I've done enough talking. I like to hear other people talking, so I'm interested. You know, like, you know, 3-Eye Atlas is coming. Interesting. Tell me more, Paul. I want to know. Right? I'm interested. You know. So some things I have some understanding about, and some things I don't. But I try to keep an open mind and light on my toes, and I'm not married to my ideas. I'm interested in all kinds of stuff, you know. So I tell me more, you know.
Tell me more.
If someone came on this live stream and said I'm a werewolf, I'll be like, tell me more. I want to know what it's like to be a werewolf, you know. Oh, how did you come to that conclusion? You're a werewolf. You know?
Yes. Tell me more.
Tell me more. I'm interested. You know, I'm curious. Right? What's
I'm
it like
listening.
to be a werewolf? What do you eat? You know, if the aliens landed in my house, you know, I'd open my door, roll out the welcome mat. What is it like to be an alien? Tell me. You know, tell me more. I'm interested. You know, what do you eat? You know, how'd you get here? How long did it take? You know, what language you talk? You know, tell me more. Very interesting. I never had an audience of an alien or a werewolf. I want to know more. You know, as long as you don't harm me, I'm not harm you.
Yeah,
we're good. You know, you're not scared of my form? No, not really. You know, as long as you mean me no harm and no violence. My house is your house. My bed is your bed. So
what can I learn from you?
I'm interested. And if you have questions for me, by all means. What's it like to be human? You know, I don't know. You go to work, you know, you go to a gas station, you go to a grocery store, go home and go to sleep and do it again tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, interesting, you know.
Sounds like the
So
hamster wheel.
yeah, it's one hand wash the other.
Yeah.
You have questions for me. I have questions for you. Let's make this a good brainstorming powwow event, right? Rising tides
Yeah.
lift all boats. How can I be
Yeah,
a service of you?
I watched a good one on zombies the other day. We always like to talk about zombies, but I met that Haitian dude, and he told me about zombies, so that shed a new light on it for me. But yeah, that movie Zombieland, that's where your body double, Woody Harrelson,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
is in. That was like a really funny one, Zombieland.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that adds to zombies and laughter, because yeah, gotta laugh.
Yeah, don't be so serious. If you
Yeah,
meet
I'm
some
listening with
zombies,
interest.
as long as they're not trying to hurt you or hurt your family, let them be, Let them be, you know?
Well, this is a good one. People who are well liked, they rarely complain. I like that.
Yeah, people who are well liked have good energy, and people like drawn to them, and they, are happy to see you. You have a good aura, you have a good glow, you have a good vibration, you have a good radiance to yourself. So, as a byproduct of just doing yoga, these things happen. Like when I was at this school event, they kept telling me I'm glowing. And I got the
Oh, wow.
inspiration when it was time for me to leave that I wanted to be like the great yogini Atma, who gives out thousands of hugs every day. People line up, so I hugged everybody.
Oh, how
Who wants a
nice.
hug? Hug, 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 hug. They're like, this
I'm a
guy
lighthouse of
Vedagurudev
hugs.
is, where's he from? He's something different, that's for sure. I have unconditional love for everybody. I'm a nuclear power plant. So yeah, when you have good loving energy, helping energy, and a good smile on your face, then people are attracted to you. You're well liked. You're
Yeah.
like the lighthouse to ships lost at
Yeah.
sea.
They're like, you feel
People
good.
want to see you. You're like, I sure hope Vedagurudev comes today.
Yeah.
Feeling down. There he is, the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Nuclear
Light my
power
soul up.
plant of unconditional love. Hello, friends.
You're like
I
a
was just
walking
thinking,
dietary.
I think it's funny about hugging, because yeah,
Yeah.
hugging. I've kind of been uncomfortable about hugging, but I
Well,
got
yeah,
I
there's
got used
creepy
to starting
hugs.
to hug my yoga instructors, but they're females.
Yeah.
But then when it's a dude, it's like, oh, the bro hug. I don't know about this. And, there's the whole homophobia thing, and there's just so many things they put in your mind, that makes you like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to hug a man. Like, this is kind of weird. But yeah,
We
but
break all barriers. Like when I met Brian in person, he was like, "Brothers don't shake hands, we hug." And I was like, "Well put."
Yes,
Exactly,
hug.
right? So, and I don't know what came over me. I just got inspired when I was leaving. I was like,
Yeah.
"All right, everybody line up. I'm gonna turn into Atma and hug as many people as possible."
Atma.
And they really look forward to that, right? Like, I don't know where this guy's energy came from, but I like it. I want more of it.
I want more. Like, oh my God, my chakras are lighting up. Uh, another thing, reason some people are well liked is they inspire others. Nice.
Yeah, so I try to inspire as many people as I can and be a good example. Like, if I can do it, anybody could do it. So I don't want you to put me on a pedestal or, I'm this great yogi. I just did my inner work. So if I could do it, anybody could do it. So I want to be the poster board for people lost in the sauce. I used to say NPC, but then Paul told me that was a non-player character, so I can't even say NPC because I'm a character. I'm just a little lost in the sauce, so
Yeah,
I guess I don't qualify for the NPC
we were
conversation
asleep.
no more. I was lost in my delusional ego self, and so yeah, I try to be an inspiration, and that's why my guru sent me from the Himalayan mountains to here.
Yeah.
You're a good example. We lead by example. People can't relate to a Himalayan yogi who's meditated his whole life. They think it's out of reach for them. but when they see you, they see it's in reach, right? If I could do it, anybody could do it. So I want to lead by example. I want people to see me and say, Vedagurudev treated his body like an amusement park. He was lost in the sauce, and he overcame it. And here he is on live stream helping people. So if he could do it, I could do it. So I want everybody to say it like that. So
Yeah.
I want to be a good example. I want to inspire people. It's not out of reach. If I could do it, you definitely could do it. 100%.
Yeah, we all should try to inspire everybody. Imagine the world if we all inspired everybody.
Absolutely. Lead by example.
Another reason some people are well liked is they teach. They simply teach.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I'm trying to teach, and give as much knowledge. And I don't want to be like, these are my toys and no one can play with it. I've learned all these kriyas and thousands and experiences in the Himalayan mountains. I want to give it to everybody wholeheartedly, with no obstacles or no walls in between. I just give wholeheartedly, and so I want to teach. I want to give all my knowledge, and hopefully people I teach Kriya Yoga to could teach other people, and playing it forward, the cycle continues, right? And hopefully I give the spark that inspires somebody to keep the lineage and the tradition going on and on and on, So help as many people as you can. And if you like what Vedagurudev is saying and you like his teachings, and just go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join our group,
Yeah.
And
best decision of your life.
Give me the opportunity to help you and teach you. So
number 7, for people, why some people are well liked is they give. They simply give.
Yeah, you should be a giver unlimitedly. I like when my guru said, love is not 5 beans in your hands, love is unlimited. So you should give love wholeheartedly. You should be so giving. Every day should be Thanksgiving for you. You get love, you get love, you get love, you get love, 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 love. Everybody, the whole world, be a nuclear power plant of unconditional love. Give wholeheartedly. Don't clutch your pearls tightly like nobody can touch my pearls. Give it all love, right? It's unlimited, Just give it as much as you can to everywhere, everybody. So be a giver, not a taker, I like to be a giver. I just give wholeheartedly, and what happens, that's what happens. So I don't have no expectations or no desires for results or rewards. I just give and let it happen the way it happens. If you want to give back, that's up to you, but I give wholeheartedly, So I don't want to have any barriers to me giving. Just give, value, value. You get love, you get love, you get love, 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 you get love, Everybody gets love. Nuclear power plant of love, 24 hours a day.
What would your 18-year-old self say about you right now?
My 18-year-old self?
Yeah.
From 18-year-old.
What do you think that this is all crazy and it doesn't work?
Probably.
Yeah. My 18-year-old self only cared about DJing, and I was consumed in the Maya delusional world. I thought yoga was stupid and it didn't work, and I was like, there goes those tree hugger hippies from California, downward dog. That don't work, So my 18-year-old self was totally lost in the sauce. I didn't care nothing about God or religion. I thought it was all, I don't know, fairy tales and this type of stuff. And, so yeah, my 18-year-old self was totally lost in the sauce. I didn't
if
care
only
nothing
he could
about
see you now.
Yeah.
I don't even recognize my 18-year-old self, so it's even hard to talk about it. Like, man, all I know, I treated my body like an amusement park. I probably did everything I could wrong. So Yeah, I don't even recognize my
Yeah.
18-year-old self. Like,
I guess it's safe to say your 18-year-old self did not ask for nothing, laugh at themselves, listen to others, rarely complain, inspire others, or teach or give. So I get
all of the above, right?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
18-year-old
It
self
was not
didn't
doing that.
care about none of that. It was all, the world revolved around me. It was
Yeah,
all
me,
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 me, me,
me,
me.
me. I, myself, mine, you know, all these
How many
ego
zeros
type
do I
of
have in my
plays.
bank account?
Yeah, all that, right? That was me, exactly, right? You know?
Well, that was everything for 7 reasons why some people are well liked. So you wrapped that up nicely.
7 reasons why people are well liked, wrapped in a nice bow, put under your
Whoop, whoop.
Christmas tree for Merry Christmas 2025, you know? 7 reasons why people are well liked.
Oh, back to Darren. Darren. With your legs showing, Paul, Darren says I could be converted. You make me laugh.
I don't
Darren
think
is
his wife would approve of that.
Yeah. Naughty, naughty.
Darren switching teams. I don't know what Donna would say about that comment, right? Switching teams.
Darren is asking, is anyone else having very intense dreams? Yeah, I felt last night.
Me
I felt like
too.
I was like at another job. I can still remember it. It was like real. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
the
I
dreams
am.
are getting pretty vivid. I haven't had a dream in a while, but I think I did have a vivid one last night, you know. But yeah, I guess that's consciousness is out there in the ether, right? Like
Yeah,
or maybe your ego self is trying to hold on, you know, it's trying to race to the finish line before you get too far down the path, you know. So
yeah,
maybe it's a collective consciousness thing. Everybody out here is having some interesting dreams, some vivid dreams out here.
Well, yeah, my
yeah.
daughter told me she had some nightmares the other night. I didn't ask her what it was. Like, I didn't go into details, but she told me that. And then this morning I did wake up and I had like remembered a long one, and I, wrote it down in my journal. I had
Yeah.
gone to this giant apartment complex and they had like pools all over the place. And I was trying to find this one apartment where some of my relatives or in-laws lived. But I had parked out there in the parking lot, but the whole place all looked the same, and I couldn't find my car later. I was like, everything looks the same, and I'm like,
Oh,
how am I gonna find my car? I don't know where my
that's a
car
nightmare.
is. And that was
I've
part of
lived.
it, but it was probably a lot more to it than that. But yeah, I've had some really weird ones. I mean, that one wasn't even weird. That was just kind of something I remember. But there was weird ones too, where I was in weird places and weird stuff was happening.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I was gonna say, if your daughter has nightmares, do give her a Rukshabhi 108, and each Rukshabhi do Kavacham Shield mantra. My friend, his girlfriend she hasn't been able to get a good night of sleep for 10 years, right? She was always being attacked by negative entities and night terrors and all this. And I just did the Kavacham Shield mantra 108 times and gave her one mala, and never happened again. And when I met these people at school, I consecrated and blessed the Ruksha beads. Like, I bought a bunch of Ruksha beads to give to send to Veronica. The mail blocked it. No mail to America. No mail coming from America.
Yeah.
So I gave it to them when I met them in person.
Oh,
Because I
nice.
know they're going to Antarctica, and it's good to have some protection. So yeah, this guy Goose, I gave him one, and he was
Goose.
happy about it. His name's Goose, right? He's quite a character, you know. What was funny, right? Before they did this event, I like what he said. He said, before we get started talking about school and all this stuff, let's dance. Come on, who wants to dance with me? And I was like, I thought you'd never ask, you know? And he played that song Hey Ya by Outkast. Hey Ya, dancing around in the circle. I was like, I like this guy. He's got good
Yeah,
energy. You know,
let's
he,
shake
he
it
liked
off.
me too, right? He was like, I don't know where this guy Vedagurudev came from. You know, I like him. You know.
I mean, I'll dance. I'm not a good dancer, but I'll dance. Oh,
Yeah. So, and anybody in your family has like nightmares and can't sleep? Yeah, I would just buy them a Ruksha 100. It doesn't have to be a super big one, you know, and tell them to sleep in it, and it'll help them overcome. So I've had pretty good success, and it was this Kavachum Shield mantra. I just said it 108 times, you know, and that was it. And this is a problem she had her whole life. I don't know how
yeah.
long. She's like 30 years old or something, but so she's like, I've never been able to get a good night's sleep. I'm attacked by ghosts, demons, whatever it is, you know, negative entities, and I was like, okay, I got it. Let's try it out. You know, I can't
Yeah.
say it worked for sure, but I was like, let's try. And she's always very thankful when I see her, and like, thank you. That's changed my life. Now I can finally get a good night's sleep. So
So
yeah,
does she have to
anybody.
wear
That's
that every night
interesting.
now, or does she?
Yeah, she wears it every night. Like, I mean,
Like it,
yeah, she doesn't want to take it off because if she takes it off, you might open the
yeah.
door again. So
So she needed some
it,
protection. Wow.
yeah, it was funny because when you sleep in your mala beads, this is a inside joke for yogis and yoginis. It like engraves in your skin, right? So I saw her and I saw like the mala beads like in her skin, you know, from sleeping
Oh,
on it. And I was like, yeah, you sleep all night with it. She's like, how do you know? I was like, I could see it embedded into your
yeah.
skin. I know what it is, you know. It's like yogis when you get some new ruksha beads, like the dye comes off. So when you see the dye on like a white shirt, you're like, new ruksha beads, huh?
Yeah, new
You know?
Ruksha beads.
How do you know? I could see the dye on your shirt, you know? Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. So, you know, not nightmares, I can see it, yeah, embedded in her skin. So, yeah, so I would do that for anybody in your family who's going through something, especially sleep. Kavachum Shield mantra, 108 Ruksha beads, one mala.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Sometimes
that.
I sleep with my mala beads on, and I like it. It feels good.
Yeah, I
I don't
like it.
know.
I sleep with them on too, all every night. I like it too. Gets me into a nice state.
Yeah.
I've never
Uh,
tried it.
maybe tonight.
Give,
Best
give, give,
night,
give
best
it a
best
shot.
sleep of your life.
Now, I wouldn't
uh,
recommend wearing your malas when you do asanas because
yeah,
there's been
choke.
times where I'm like, you know, you're stuck in there and you know, it's like pushing up on your neck, right? You know, so take off your ruksha beads before you do any asanas, you know.
Oh, this is a nice comment from Darren. He says, I got a customer into watching the Sat songs. She loved the one where you're wearing a beard. I could hear her laughing in the background. Oh, that was Halloween.
Oh, yeah. So we had a very profound Halloween satsang where I dressed up as my guru, you know, Swami Vedananda Saraswati. And coming very soon, we're going to have a Christmas extravaganza for
Yeah.
satsang. And I think I'll bring out my Santa Claus beard
Yeah.
as
Ho,
a
ho, ho.
nice request from Darren, right? So
Yeah.
I'm, you know, dust off my beard and put
Yeah.
it on again. So if your friend liked me wearing a beard for Halloween, tell her join us. When is it? Next week. Yeah, 24th. Yeah, so
Oh my
seven
God, it's
days.
Christmas next in a week. Wow.
Yeah, so next week I'll put on my Santa Claus hat and my beard again, and your friend could get a good laugh again. We're lighthearted here at the Kriya Yoga School, so not so strict, not so serious. So
Yeah.
if putting on a beard and a Santa Claus hat makes her laugh, uh, mission accomplished. That's what I'm here for.
Polyesters, I agree with you. Who does, LOL, recognize your 18-year-old self? Totally different person.
Yeah, night and day difference, right? Like, you know, I look at my 18-year-old self. Now that I think about it, like, oh, what were you doing? You know, lost in the sauce,
Yeah.
Vedagurudev.
Yeah, old videos of you in your DJ times, your voice doesn't even sound the same. Your mannerisms are different. You do seem like you are a different person. So
Night and day,
interesting.
right? Yeah. I don't even recognize my ego self anymore.
Polly says, sounds to me like you are feeling lost in societies, push for uniformity, your soul craving to be different. Who
Who is she
who are
talking
you
about?
referring to?
Oh, I'm definitely not attached to society, and my soul feels pretty content and satisfied where I'm at. So I like who I'm at. I am. When I look at myself in the mirror, I feel pretty good. You know.
Yeah.
Could I be better? Yeah, I could be better. Could I be worse? Absolutely. But as yogis and yoginis, we're always a house under
Oh.
construction. So yeah, I kind of like it.
Oh,
What did you say?
Polly was referring to the dream when the car was lost, etc. She was referring to the
Mm.
dream. That makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I
Did
don't
you
want to
say
conform to
dream, right?
society. Ugh.
Yeah, can the rat race, the hamster wheel, who needs it? Be a free bird. Get out that cage, Polly, you know, and fly around. Be free, you know? Be free, my friends.
Darren, I guess he told her all good. I told her she hasn't long left. It lifted her up. Donna. Oh.
That's fun. Yeah, we have good humor here, right?
Yeah.
Inside jokes. We're having a good time.
Well, I gave you all of my questions for tonight, so I don't have any more questions. I'll see if I can remember any of them that I gave you.
I got them written out here.
Okay.
What was the last one we did? Where they are, and I think I answered that. So at number 4, are we living in a conscious hologram? So that's a good question. I would like to know the answer too. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't say for sure for not. Like, I'm just trying to feel my way around in the dark. Is this a conscious hologram? Could be. Is it not? Could be too. I'm not even sure, you know? I like to say I don't even know what I'm going to eat for dinner, let alone the secrets of the universe. So
Yeah.
like, I can't say for sure what it is, you know? I'm trying to feel my way around in the dark like everybody else, you know? And I'm like I said in the beginning, what is truth? What is a lie? What is real? What is fake? I mean, it's all subjective. Like, I don't know, you know? I mean, if we are living in a conscious hologram, I'll just try to navigate it as best as I can, level up as best as I can, evolve as best as I can. What's my strategy for that? Loving people as much as I can, helping people as much as I can, you know? And that's basically my plan. What it is or what it isn't, I have no clue, you know? A conscious hologram defined is a conscious hologram confined.
Fine.
I don't want to put it in a box. It's above my pay grade. It's too omnipresent for me to label it and put it in a box. So we'll just see. Yeah, I'm just trying to navigate this conscious hologram, if it is, best as I can, you know? Even
Sounds
if it is
plausible
or it
to
isn't.
me. You know, it sounds like a plausible idea, and just the whole thing works the same way a computer works, like when you're playing a video game, you know? And like the main computer is kind of like God, and he's like, you know, displaying all the background, but only what you need to see. You know, if you're over here, you don't see what's over there until you get over there. So it's kind of the same way here. And if you just imagine that we're just nothing really more than light. But yeah, how it all works, yeah, it's mind-boggling, but it sounds like a good theory, you know. But does it matter? I think Einstein said, if it is a hologram, it's a persistent one, you know.
Yeah.
He likes to joke around, and he was a funny guy, you know. But yeah, Einstein said something like that. If it is a persistent one. I wake
Yeah.
up every morning and there I still am.
Yeah.
I feel like with
never
just our
gives up.
thoughts, we can like reprogram ourselves. Like depending on my thoughts, I can like make my, turn my day around up or down, like my consciousness. I can like I feel like I am a computer program in a way. Like I can like program how my day is going to go just by my thoughts. I thought it was interesting. Or maybe I'm brainwashing myself. But yeah, if I say it's going to be a bad day, it's going to be a bad day. If it's going to be a good day, it's going to be a good day. So,
That's how it works.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I agree with you. So always speak highly to the water in your body, and yeah, to probably guide you and help you navigate this conscious hologram out here. But
yeah.
I like what Paul said. If it is a conscious hologram, it sure is persistent, you know?
Yeah.
It never gives up, you know? It's there when I wake up tomorrow, it'll be there, you know, when I go to sleep. It's always around. It's always hanging out, you know?
Yeah.
It sure is persistent, you know?
Well, I don't know. Being us humans, we want to figure things out. We want to know. I want to know everything. And then does it even matter? I don't know. I just want to know.
Like
Want to
they
figure
say
this
in
out.
A Few Good Men, the movie, you can't handle the truth. You want
Well,
the
I should.
truth? You can't handle the truth.
But why do I want to know the truth?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're a good slave. I
Yes.
won't give it to you anyway, right? You know?
Yeah.
Aliens,
If I know that.
government, you work for us. You use our taxpayer money for your black ops and whatever you're doing. Skunk works. Tell us. You can't handle the truth, numbnuts. What?
I just
Give
want
me
us
a
all to
try.
wake up.
You know?
You can't control us anymore. We know.
You can't control us no more. Yeah, that's what they hate. That's how the 1% controls
Yeah.
us, you know? Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
We've done all the thinking, so you don't have to. Thinking
Yeah.
is a sin of
I do
pride.
my own thinking.
All of the above, right? You know? If you learn about aliens, you'll jump out the window. All of that. So, no thanks.
Oh. Darren Carter says, I keep hearing we're getting visited this weekend by our alien family. I wish they would hurry up. Me too.
Yeah, so Paul was saying earlier in the Satsang that December 19th, 3i
2
Atlas
more
will
days.
be close as possible. So maybe we'll be visiting by the aliens. We'll see what happens.
That's
Get
still
your,
like twice the distance to the sun, so it's quite a ways away, but that's the closest we're gonna get, unless it changes course. We'll see what happens.
Paul said Lucy pulling the football, so it's a high possibility. But if I look up in the sky and December 19th and I see a comet, a spaceship the size of Manhattan up in the sky, I said, there it is. Here it is. You know? So, but if I don't, continue as usual, right? Carry on.
Polly Esters sends us an emoji laughing hysterically. I am too, Polly Esters. Keep laughing with tears coming out of your face.
Pretty lighthearted and good humor, you know, on our Satsang live stream.
Darren Carter says, I can't even handle a long time. It would ruin me. Ruin you. I want it now.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about disclosure probably since we started this Satsang, you know. Yeah, I want to know. They work for us. They should tell us, you know. They don't need to gatekeep any information, you know. If there are aliens out there, who are you to say it's a need-to-know basis? Or in this documentary, they're saying the president doesn't even know. I was like, what? If they say that to the president, what do they say to us? Like, we're definitely not telling the peasants, the slaves,
The peasants.
what's really going on behind closed doors, you know? So yeah, so
Oh,
we'll
I laugh at them.
only can hope. If you want to see a good one, probably as close as you'll get, watch this documentary. It's called Age of Disclosure, which is probably the closest thing I saw to disclosure ever, you know? But yeah, in the meantime, in between time, you know, watch that discovery, and you know,
Yeah.
you'll be more equipped. Like, oh, there
Open
it
your
is,
mind.
you know.
Oh,
I'm gonna jump over to YouTube, guys. So
okay. Thanks for keeping Vedagurudev company while I was gone.
Yeah,
my
thank you,
pleasure.
Paul, for your profound questions.
Sure,
Anytime, always welcome. And
I'll be.
on this Saturday class, our what is it, our 94th class, we'll be celebrating the glory of our Kriya Yoga brother, Yeshua, otherwise
Great.
Yeshua.
known as Jesus Christ. So, Christ consciousness, Christ celebration.
And the Yagna Fire's coming up soon, right?
Oh, yeah, the
Yes.
Yagna Fire is Friday, December 19th. So, if you want to change your request
Yeah, I
for the
might put in a
Yagna
new
Fire.
request because things have shifted somewhat. So, but it's all shifting to the better. So,
Well,
all right. Well,
Great.
before you go,
yes,
Darren wants to say, "I love you, Paul. Have a good one." So.
love you too, sir. You as
Have a good
well.
one.
Good
So
night.
much love. Good night, Paul. Sweet
Good night.
dreams. Well, speaking of the holy Yagna fire, the new moon in Sagittarius, because I was looking it up, this is supposed to be like the most powerful new moon to manifest. So, if you don't have a Yagna fire, I would suggest writing down what you want to manifest and light a candle and burn it up. So.
Yeah, for sure. And if you want Vedagurudev to do it for you, just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, join, and you have time to burn up all that no longer serves you. Maybe you collected a lot of stuff in 2025. You don't want it to follow you into 2026. So send it to us. We'll burn it up in the holy Yagna fire. And actually,
Let's play it.
Play the Yagna video so they could see exactly what they get when they join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. The first request is for me, Vedagurudev. Burn away all my obstacles, resistance, blockages for my Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. Clear the path for me to help as many people as possible with Kriya Yoga. Jai Babaji, not my will, but thy will be done. Burning all Vedagurudev problems in the holy Yagna fire. Jyoti, 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 Soyam. Jyoti, 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 Param. Swaha. Swaha. Burn up in the flames. Swaha.
Nice.
No longer serves you. So that's a benefit of joining our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So hope to see you on the inside. You've got
2 more
time,
days.
Right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty powerful new moon in Sagittarius. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this is a question, but I was just thinking, the Hindu language, the mantras, like the syllables. There's like something about that language. Is just like all of the words and the how you pronounce everything. It like affects me, and I was thinking of the mantras are very powerful for me. I don't know, and the shalakas, or I don't know, everything. It's just like I was just thinking, is this like the true language, the Hindu language, or I don't know why it affects me so much. And I'm not even Indian, but I just love doing the mantras. So
yeah, I would say it's divine sound syllable, divine sounds reverberate in the universe. Is it the true language of the universe, or I don't know. But if it makes you feel good, it really doesn't matter, you know. So I would just say if it uplifts you and makes you feel good, then it's great. Put it in your pocket and keep it. But
because like
I agree with you. Like it really sounds great and it really uplifts me. And these bijas, these sound syllables, really get me to a higher place, and that is the goal.
Yeah, like even the Buga Spear, it like they sang it different songs, but it only responded to actually Gayatri. So there's something about the Hindu language that I don't know that the Buga Spear responded to. I just there's something about the Hindu language, the syllables, and just like even saying Om, it like affects you. And then that's in
Yeah.
other language, cultures.
Yeah, I would.
So
First of all, I really respect the Booger Spirit that likes Gayatri. You love Gayatri, I love you. So,
yeah.
Booger Spirit is the greatest. So, they played it a bunch of sound syllables from different spiritual traditions, and it resonated with Gayatri the most. I mean, it's
yeah.
powerful. So, I like that narrative on the Booger Spirit. So, yeah, I would agree, but I'm kind of biased.
Me
I'm
too.
all in on the Kriya Yoga path. So, you know, I like to keep an open mind. I would just say whatever sound syllables you say or whatever name of God you call, that's perfectly fine and great.
yeah.
So, you know, I would just say have a God of your own choosing. Say whichever mantra works best for you. If you don't have any mantras and you're spiritually mantra homeless or bankrupt, then just go to Kriya Yoga. I mean, not Kriya Yoga. YouTube.com/at Vedagurudev and click on the playlist and go to Mantra
Yeah.
Monday. I think we have 18 up there now.
Oh, building it
So
up.
so we got a long list of mantras. Go through them all, see which one makes you feel the best. Put it in your pocket, you know? And yeah, I would reverberate those sound syllables that work best for you. Because it's not one size fits all. Everybody else is different. So what might be a mantra for me might not be a mantra for you. So try it out and see which one
Yeah.
works best for you.
I have a comment for you. Darren says he's been doing the Om Shakara. I think you call it Dev. Dev will put me right.
Om Shankara? Hmm. Let me see.
Is that the one we do at the end that you've been doing at the end?
Oh, maybe he's saying Shanti. Shankara?
Um,
Om Shanti 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 Shalom Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Om Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Omen Selah Om Om. So that's called the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra. So hopefully that was the one you were talking about, Darren. Hopefully
I don't
it
know.
gets you
Om
through the day
Shakara.
in a peaceful state.
Yeah, let us know if that's what you were talking about, Darren. If not, we'll figure it out. We're the Scooby Gang. We'll figure it out. Like mysteries.
The mystery machine, right? We
Yeah.
solve problems.
Ah. Well, I think that's. Oh wait. He says not that one. I think it's class 3. Thanks for that one though.
You remember what we did in class 3?
Let's see if I can look it up real quick.
We're on class
90 something.
93. So 90 classes ago. Please refresh my memory.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
class. Okay.
we'll figure it out. That's sweet. Whoa, you went back and watched classes number 1 up to 3? Whoa, that was a blast
Yeah.
from the past, going down memory lane.
Yeah, now we're going on our 3rd year.
Second year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You see it? Uh,
Um, not yet.
maybe
There's a lot.
check the PDF notes. Oh yeah, you got to scroll way down. I think it's 2024 class
Okay.
3. Yeah, that's
PDF
like
notes. Okay, I'm getting closer.
Oh, he said,
Kundalini pranayama in depth. We did that. Nadi Shuddhi. Okay, that was Hamsa meditation.
oh, Hamsa? Maybe?
That I don't know. I'm looking at the PDFs.
For class 3?
Yeah, class 3.
I think he
How
said
does it-
something. Did he say something?
Oh. I'd like to chop and change. I'd like to. What do you mean by that? Stomach, heart, third eye.
Oh, Omkara.
Omkara.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about, Omkara. Okay, yeah, got it. What was your question about Omkara? Yeah, Omkara is a good one. Yeah.
He says, "Oh, Omkara, that makes sense." I was looking at the Sakara. He says he's just been doing it. It'll put me right. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, Omkara is beautiful. So, stomach, Brahma, Om, heart, Vishnu, Vishnu, heart chakra, and eyebrow chakra, Shiva. You know, so I'll demonstrate. Oh no, so it'll go like this. Ah, Om. Ah, Om. Ah, Om. So we have a very profound class, Omkara, in our Kriya Yoga School also. So yeah, Omkara.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, maybe we'll review Omkara. We haven't done Omkara in a while, you know, so that's a good one to do also. So it's basically 3 sound syllables. Navel, ah, heart, O, and eyebrow chakra, ah, Om, ah, Om. And you want to do each sound syllable equal length, you know, so the same amount of time each to kind of balance it. So yeah, Omkara.
Yeah. Darren Carter says, "That's it, Dev. Love it. It's good." Aw.
Great. I'm glad you like Omkara, my brother Darren.
Well, I think that's a good place to put a bow on this Satsang. So we got to do our mantra after this.
Yeah, mantra Monday.
It's almost 3 hours.
we won't spend on here for 3 hours.
Yeah,
okay.
2 hours and 46 minutes.
Anybody has any last minute questions, put it in the YouTube chat. We'll try to get to it. If not, I guess we'll wrap up our December 17th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang with me and Veronica and Paul. Thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everybody out there. Next Wednesday, which will be December 24th, Christmas Eve, we'll have a Christmas extravaganza here at the Kriya Yoga School. And Vedagurudev will be wearing his beard and his Santa Claus hat. So should be a pretty good one. So Darren, tell your friend to tune in for our Christmas special extravaganza. To get some good laughs, you know. Seeing Vedagurudev wearing his beard and his Santa Claus hat. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody out there. 2026.
Yeah, your guru does look like Santa Claus. Swami Vedananda Saraswati.
Easily transition to play Santa Claus. He was born for it.
He was. Darren Carter says, I love you both. See you Saturday. See you Saturday.
Love you too, Darren and Donna in the UK.
Yeah.
Love you always. Appreciate you always. Thank you for all the great comments.
Polyester says, namaste, everyone. Namaste, Polyesters.
Namaste to you, Polyester. Glad to have you here. We're here every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we do live stream from Thailand Beach every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if anything on the screen resonates with you, support the cause.
Yeah. Just want to say thank you, everyone who joined us in our walled garden, and I'm sending blessings and love to all of you. Lots of love. Love it. Yeah. So yeah, feeling the love.
Okay, so let's wrap up our December 17th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. Me and Veronica and Paul. And before we go, we'll show you all of our offers. Pick which one resonates best with you. You can become a YouTube channel member. We have a $2 a month plan and a $6 a month plan. And yeah, you can become a YouTube channel member. And I'll play the video right now. Let me get to it. Beloved souls, welcome. If you'd like to go deeper into our Kriya Yoga family and support our divine mission, you can become a YouTube channel member right now. Just click the join button and choose your membership. The first membership, the Enlightened Kriya Satsang, for $2 per month. Perfect for those that want to stay connected and support the channel. You'll receive loyalty badges, super chat, and super stickers. Priority replies to all your comments. A beautiful way to be part of our Kriya Yoga family. The second membership, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi, for $6 per month. For those that want full community experiences and deeper access, member shout out during our live streams, and the ability to record your own voicemail with your questions played on all of our live stream. This is a direct connection into our Kriya Yoga community. Choose your membership, add your payment method, and join today. Your support helps spread Kriya Yoga worldwide and Babaji's divine light to the world. Jai Babaji. Jai Babaji.
Babaji.
So if you want to become a YouTube channel member, like I said, go to youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. See a join button next to subscribe. Click the join button, and you'll see all the plans and everything. And actually, that same video will play again, so you can make a decision which one works best for you. And if you're looking for some Christmas gifts for that special spiritual person in your life,
Yes.
make sure you visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. Go to kriyayogashop.com, and I'll play that video right now so you can see everything you get when you go to our Kriya Yoga shop. kriyayogashop.com. Go to kriyayogashop.com and explore our Kriya Yoga store, created to support all your spiritual needs on the path. Inside, you'll discover a sacred collection of essentials, canvas wall art, spiritual notebooks, divine tumblers, and inspirational t-shirts, each one adorned with Veronica's exquisite hand-drawn divine artwork, crafted with devotion and intention. Every item is designed to remind you of your inner journey, elevate your space, and keep you connected to the light within. Visit kriyayogashop.com to explore the full collection and bring these sacred pieces into your practice, your home, and your heart. So visit kriyayogashop.com for all your spiritual needs.
And you could get something like this.
Your stocking stuffers, if you need to put something under the Christmas tree for that spiritual person in your life, would be greatly appreciated. And if you want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, and give yourself the gift of transformation, the gift that keeps on giving, and start off 2026 right. And I'll play that video so you can see everything and all the benefits you get by joining our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Namaste, I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly Satsangs and Q&A, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. See you inside the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Very interactive community. If you want all your 2025 problems burned up in the Holy Yagna Fire, we're doing it Friday, December 19th. You still got time, and hundreds of classes on mantra, japa, meditation, pranayama, asanas, everything you could ever think of. So just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And with that said, we'll wrap up our December. Go ahead.
Oh, I just have one last final comment from Polly Esters. She said, I followed for a while. I've not seen all the Satsangs, though. Well, we've got hundreds of hours for you to catch up. Help you navigate.
So if you're talking about our YouTube channel, we have
yes
700 videos. The Satsangs we probably did. No, excuse me.
Ooh,
probably did like 78 now, I think.
Yeah.
Our soul
almost
talks
100.
We've done 28. So yeah, hours and hours and hours of satsangs and videos on our YouTube channel at Vedagurudev, and also daily Baba J quotes, Mantra Monday. Just go to the playlist on our YouTube channel and you'll see everything. So a lot of good values, a lot of good profound talks. So
it's a beautiful thing. It's like a little time capsule. Can look back and like, oh, I remember that. I don't know if I was just thinking for us, like, wow.
Yeah, we've come a long way in the last year for sure.
Yeah.
And and if you want your comment to be highlighted,
yes,
a cool color, you could do super chat when you become a YouTube member. So you'll see it next to the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. It says join. When you click join, you could join. It's only $2, or if you want the highest plan, it's $6, where you could call in and everything. So whichever plan works best for you, it's all great.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good thing to do the member thing, because sometimes we get so involved. It takes me like 20 minutes to get to your question. So if you join,
don't want to wait for Vedagurudev to get off his soapbox, you can become a member, and you'll get
when he's saying very profound things.
Veronica will put in, and I'll see the color, and I'll be like, okay, never mind. All right, wrapping it up.
Yeah. I got a super chat from polyesters. We need to answer her question now.
Okay. Priority reply. Right? Number one. So if you want to get to the front of the line, just become a YouTube channel member.
As simple as that. Did we have anything else to share? Did we do the Christmas banner? Did we do that one yet? Let me see.
No, well, the Christmas special is over. So thank you for all the people who signed up. We have 91 members now. So all the people that took advantage of our Christmas special, our holiday special, thank you for that.
Thank you.
And You'll be grandfathered in, so you'll never pay more than that. So thank you for everybody supporting the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Appreciate it.
Well, I guess with that, we'll end with our closing mantras, unless there's anything else.
Okay, great. Well, if anybody has any last minute YouTube comments,
I'm checking.
put it.
Yeah, I don't see any. Now's your last chance.
Okay. So we'll wrap it up. Our December 17th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsang with me and Veronica and Paul. And we'll close out our December 17th satsang same way we always close it out, with Babaji's Mula Mantra. Anytime you're going through something and you want to call for Babaji's assistance, I will give you mantra diction now for Babaji's Mula Mantra. And Babaji's Mula Mantra is Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Next I will say Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, which is a very profound shaloka, meaning sending peace, freedom, love, and harmony to all beings on all planes of existence. And I will say it 3 times right now. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And lastly, Veronica will sing the universal peace mantra, the Shanti mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Veronica will sing it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom, Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em, Spirit, Swami, Kami, Amen, Amen, Umen Selah Hom. Om
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom, Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em, Om Spirit, Swami Kami, Amen, Amen, Omen Selah Hom. To become a YouTube channel member, click on the join button and choose your membership. Number 1, the Enlightened Kriya Yoga Sadik for $2 per month with good member benefits. Or number 2, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi for $6 per month with great member benefits. Choose your YouTube membership and join today. Go to kriyayogashop.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. We have canvases, notebooks, tumblers, and t-shirts with all Veronica's divine handmade artwork. Go to kriyayogashop.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass.
Kriya Babaji Namo. Kriya Babaji Namo. बाबाजी नमः ओम क्रिया बाबाजी नमः ओम क्रिया बाबाजी नमः ओम क्रिया बाबाजी